have hit the like button. Definitely like to turn that on. Hello all. One second. Hello all. Welcome to this random Monstrum stream that you all requested in the poll I posted earlier this week. Didn't really expect it to win, but I suppose when I throw like a joke answer on there, people are more inclined to click on it. So let's do this shit. So there is one thing I'd like to say going into this, and that is, I know this game far too well for this to be super interesting long-term, so I will actually, part of the stream is going to be me messing around with a mod for this game in order to make it a little more challenging and add some spice to it. I've played this game for almost 100 hours, if you can believe that. For some reason, I just kept playing it over and over again, and now I know the game so well I can beat it almost every time. So I think we'll start by just doing some basic runs, having some fun, you know, messing around. I also have an objective, kind of like to go for the submarine ending, which is by far the hardest one. I didn't know it had mods either. Yeah, the one I'm using, I think I can show it. The MES mod. This is the Monstrum extended settings mod. It does a bunch of things. Not only does it let you like customize your Monstrum experience, but I think it also adds new content. Yeah, it adds a new monster. I don't blame you if you can't read this text. It's very small. Oh my god, I'm dying already. Okay, that's cool. Alright, 1 second. I gotta clarify to people that my fucking stream is dying. One moment. Alright, it's back. 1 second. Just see it. I like to send a message in chat to clarify to everyone. Stream is in fact dying. It's not just your Wi-Fi. Alright, does the mod clone every single enemy 50 times? Funny thing about that, if you go up here and you type 50, yep, it does, actually. You could spawn more than one monster if you want. Add Sparky to the game. I do plan on doing this. They add a 4th monster called Sparky, and I don't know what it is or what it's like, so I think I'm going to be doing that at some point. But for now, I'll just go with purely default settings. It's awesome looking. Always love this game's UI, at least in concept. Manifesting aggressive brood and fiend encounters, we'll have to see. Oh, actually, there's one thing I want to turn on before we begin. So it's not going to be entirely vanilla to start. Would you care to make any videos on this game? I am planning to. I might do that as my next non-SCP video after I finish Night Blights. Okay, so force many monsters. No, I'm good. There's one setting here that I really want. It's one where apply chase speed buff to all monsters. Okay. Chase speed buff, not just the brute. Oh, interesting. Brute chase speed buff, sure. I think what this does is, like, the longer that the monster has you in their line of sight, the faster they move. Sparky the dog for nap? That's what I thought too, but I don't think it's a dog. Curse you, Laginator, I know. SCP Container Breach got an update, yep. Alright, let me see if it's the wrong one. Yeah, and they also have, like, status effect auras and shit you can turn on. It does a lot. So many little things you could change. But I think chase speed buff is what I want. So the longer a monster has me in the line of sight, they're going to move faster and faster and faster. And I think that's going to make even the most boring chases in this game a lot more interesting. So we're going to just jump into a game with these settings. Let's do this. Let's go. You had a haircut and you missed the stream start. I gotta get a haircut. Maybe then my camera will recognize me and my expressions more on this avatar here. Alright, anything I missed? Nah, okay. Let's do it! I like the new loading screens. There's only like 5 loading screen pictures in the original game, so it's nice to have a lot more here. So yeah, if I can, I'd like to head for the Submarine ending, which is the hardest one to get. It's the one I've gotten the least frequently too. I think I've only gotten it like twice ever. I did it for the achievement and then just never did it again. Here we go. I honestly can't believe that there was like 12 or 20 or something comments on that one post announcing the stream. Hey, we got a submarine item right away. Because like, I didn't think Monstrum still had an audience these days, but apparently it does. That only encourages me more to make a video on it later. I think the video I'm going to make on this game will be like a review retrospective of sorts. Don't even know what game this is, but it looks cool. I haven't gotten a haircut for 5 years. Sure, I believe that. Definitely. Is that glowing more than it's supposed to? Oh, it kind of is. Wait a second. That normally supposed to be how that works? Not really sure. You're not lying. Maybe your hair just stopped growing after a while. It just gave up. The proteins were like, nah, we're good. We'll stop putting in effort. I mean, you know, like... Oh, is that my internet? Hey, are we back? I was just talking about stuff. I was just talking about YouTube sponsors, and then I looked over, and I saw OBS fucking disconnected. And then it reconnected automatically, but here we are. Are we back? Oh yeah, by the way, I haven't actually addressed any of you by name. Hello, Charon Bong Bong, Ha H6S. I'll just call you Ha. Calvin Coolman, Eater, and everyone. Night Light's a sponsor? No. I was just That's fine. I was just talking about, I was trying to remember the name of that one YouTube sponsorship everyone gets that's like, here's how to avoid going bald as a man. I can't remember, because like, my brain wants to say Manscaped, but I know that's not right. Actually, let me go down to deck 1. Yeah, time for boot indeed. Actually, let me save that as a clip, hopefully. Yes, okay, it does work. Live stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, thank goodness it's not. Okay, I can hear Mr. Brute moving around, so Brute's a big stompy guy. If he sees us, he will run after us at the speed of light and punch us in the throat and kill us. So we have to not let that happen. That's basically all there is to him. I mean, he's the most audio-based of the monsters. You just listen for his stomps. That's how to avoid him. Sometimes, though, this game's sound occlusion bugs out, doesn't work properly, and you can't hear him coming when you're supposed to. So that'll be fun. Alright, so this is the submarine. What we need for this is, just to refresh on anyone who hasn't seen this game, this is our objective. You have to find an escape route on the ship, and then there's a series of things you have to do to it to activate it. For this one, Brute's nearby, so we'll have to do this we'll have to do this discreetly. You have to use a fuse to power the console. I think I might just use this fuse right away. It's the one from the starting room, may as well. The stream is sponsored by Monstrum, indeed. You also need to fix the broken panel with a welding kit, replace its battery, and replace its headlights. So all we need now are the battery and headlights. Turn on the console. There we go. Look at how bright this room is. Hair on Balder. Keeps. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Shloomy. Welcome in, by the way. How you doing? I haven't addressed you yet. I also haven't addressed, Riapos. How you doing? And Windows NT Workstation. Not looking as far over as I thought I'd be looking at chat. that a great position for chat? I feel like with how I look to the left, I feel like it should go down a little more. I don't know. Maybe I could put it at the center so it looks like I'm looking up at it. I don't know. We're like brutal restricted shows. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. The spaghetti code of Monstrum. You know, someone has informed me that it is possible to take a look at this game's code through something called dotpeak. And I have looked into that. I don't understand, like, any of the things I was seeing trying to do that, but I think if I watched a tutorial or two, I might be able to actually read this game's code and understand it a little more. Alright, well, no need for the welding kit anymore. Does it have the replayability of SCP Containment Breach? I'd say less overall. It's a roguelike kind of game. So you have one shot to get to the end, and if you die, you have to start a new game, which gives you a new ship, and also a new monster that chases after you. It's not like a long-term playthrough kind of thing like Containment Breach is, so in that way, it does have less replayability, but I'd say it's still a very fun and replayable game. Because, like, you never really know what you're gonna get exactly each run. Sir? There by chance a Brute down this way? I guess we're about to find out. Hey, Brute, you down here? I don't know. He's somewhere. Don't worry about it. Alright, I'm only watching for SCP-106 VTuber. Sorry, 106 is busy breaching containment somewhere else. Sounds like he might be in this. Yep, he is. Okay. Alright, cool. Gonna come down the stairs? I just ran, so I'd be surprised if you didn't. I took one of your lines for a stream, turn a brain trend that goes viral. People make skits and edits and songs about it. I'd be kind of proud to become brain rot, honestly. It gets me famous. The only time I've seen Monstrum is Markiplier's playthrough. I don't know if anyone remembers the weird face that appeared in Markiplier's playthrough. That the wiki for this game, which is not very well written, honestly, the wiki for this game believed to be an early version of the Fiend. They, like, speculated it. But it could have just been an edit Markiplier threw in. Kind of like with FNAF. Markiplier edited in Golden Freddy's face in his FNAF 3 playthrough, and people thought it was an Easter egg. But it was Markiplier editing that in. Hi, okay, you're right there. That's cool. Did not think you would be right there. Alright, I'm gonna keep running through the rest of this, looking for items. Gotta jump. Will you do song requests? That... I don't know still. I mean, being able to hear this game is important, but then again, this is a game I know very well, so I wouldn't mind. I'm still not fully decided on that. I'm also now, like, looking out for copyright even more than ever. SCP-173 is after you. Oh, this guy wishes he could be effective of a monster as SCP-173. Power locked room. I use my fuse. What does it have? An air pump. That's fine. I'm not going for the life raft this time. Since you played Treepang 2, can't say number 106 the same again. The main guy you play is Subject 106. Yeah, I thought when you brought that up, like, I thought that was referencing SCP-106, but no. It was, like, off-brand SCP-106. Subject 106, nope. Alright, these smashables are, like, the most useless items in the game. You know what isn't the most useless item in the game? The backpack I just picked up, which gave me more inventory. Very cool. Do you know Blueprints? I've heard of Blueprints. I know my mom really likes Blueprints. Have not played Blueprints, though. I should move. Dude is angry, and he is up here. He is out for blood. Ayah. My stick. My glowy stick. Monstrum was made by the SCP Containment Breach devs. Nope. Wrong. An alarm sounds. Leave immediately by the nearest exit. Proceed in an orderly manner. God, that took forever to read. That is so... The letters are all jumbled weird. Remain at assembly point until all clear is given. Why do they look like that? Okay, I should probably not jump. I think that makes noise. Should probably go this way and, like, circle around. So I could avoid Mr. Mad Stompy Dude. Would a glow stick make you feel better? If I were playing Nightblight Sunday, yes. In this game, though, not really. Because I've got 3 of them, and that's all the glow sticks you ever need. An event of Monstrum, don't panic. Hello, Monstrum. It's Mr. Monstrum himself. Why are you going all the way out that way? I thought you were following my scent. Thought you were smart. Oh, by the way, here's an audio log if you want to read it, or if you want to listen to it.
Doctor's report, date 15 February. Follow-up
No subtitles or anything, you'll just have to listen.
Behest of Captain Mickelson and Mr. Kobayashi. Both patients are currently sedated due to pain. Both patients showing slow recovery, possibly due to current conditions. No sign of infection in Mr. Chekhov at present.
I hope he didn't see that.
But also, no signs of infection in Mr. Wilson either.
Bro, it's a fucking door. Move to the... Where are you going? What? I love this game. Alright, hello, Crawler Master, by the way. Welcome in. If we replace the sun with an F-type star, we'd all cook to death. Yeah, an F-tier star would probably be that evil. Keep calm. Oh my god, it's right there! How the fuck... Mr. Beast. I guess that kind of works. His body too big for he goddamn ship. Normally the pathfinding in this game is better than that. I don't know what was happening there. Bro just couldn't fit in the room. Very weird, I love it. I clicked the locker and it opened the... Wait. Okay, no. I guess I clicked that first? I'm not really sure. Alright, well anyway, so far, I've been finding absolutely nothing in any of these rooms. I find the submarine items, the items you need to repair the submarine and escape, are the most rare of all of them. Pay someone to push him through the doorway. A brute pusher. Well, that sucks. So, one of the more annoying aspects of this game is that the monsters have unlimited range of vision, and as soon as you're in their vision cone, they see you. There's no way to, like, hide in the darkness or anything like that. It's just like, if they're facing towards you, and you're not in a hiding spot, they see you. Might have to shut this door, we'll have to see. Big guy with orange glow and aggressive tendencies. Yeah, he's a bit mad, he's got anger issues. How many times do you hear that joke from, like, people playing horror games with monsters? Like, he's got anger issues. Top 3 most overdone jokes of all time. There's helicopter keys. I'm going for life raft, I won't need those, but I guess I can keep them with me, just in case I decide to switch routes if it's taking me too long to find the submarine items. Hi there. Would very much like some duct tape, that would be very nice right about now. Hello, short hammer nails, by the way. Is Omacito being chased? Briefly, but the dude was so far away, he couldn't possibly catch up. Alright, I don't usually like closing doors because it makes it harder to listen for him. But I think I'm going to do that. That is not a battery, that is a bottle. For some reason I thought it was for a second, though. Guy needs a chill pill, yep. You're taking too long. Yeah, to find any submarine items, I agree. That's how you can slip past the cameras. You just wait for them to look towards you, and then... sorry, hiccup. You wait for them to look towards you, then you go the opposite direction because the brute's there. And then you go up here, and you see if there's any fun items to get out on the life raft deck instead of downstairs. Hello, crab word, an actual decade since I've seen this one, wow. Yeah, I've been playing it on and off since... I don't even know when. Well, I can say this, here's a fun fact for you all. This was the very first Steam game I ever had. Okay, well, we're already most of the way progressed towards the helicopter, so I guess we can go with that if nothing else. I mean, last time I played this game on stream, I got the life raft ending instead, so it would at least be different. Is dude out here? No, he's not. Okay. Here's a strategy. Drop those off the side, and then you can grab them when you get back down there. Why do I have this? I don't know. Anyway, though, yeah, this was the first game I ever had for Steam, and I remember. Is Jackenstein in this game? I wish. I mean, around Halloween, the monsters have, like, pumpkin heads. And the brute kind of looks like Jackenstein. In that state, but yeah. Anyway, I remember this being my first Steam game because, like, at the time, I didn't want to make a Steam account. I just thought that would be a lot of effort to play some games because, like, at the time I had this little MacBook laptop which couldn't play anything. So, you know, I wasn't going to be playing many games on Steam anyway, so I didn't want to bother. So, I tried to buy Monstrum from a different website. Hey, sub battery! Hey, we just need the headlights now, and then we're good. So yeah, I tried to buy Monstrum from a different website, a third-party website. Turns out that website just gives you a key to put into Steam because this game's only on Steam. And so I had to make one anyway. And then, yeah, that was the genesis of my Steam account, basically. Okay, I think Brute's up here. Bub Sattery! I love saying that. F1 2012. What is that game exactly? You predicted Delta and the creators. Your first Steam game was Delta and Demo? Nice. You're back again. What? I'm progressing. That's all you need to know. Alright, let's search more of Deck 6. Hope he's not down here. He's down here. So, that's cool. We're just gonna camp in here for a second. Oh, it's a racing sim? Hello, Mozzarella. Welcome in. Y'all know the Ohio Impressed meme? Friend made a me version of you look you plan on doing nefarious things to him in life. Sure. Welcome in. How you doing? Ultra Kill demo. Only natural. You're like the Ultra Kill. You're the Ultra Kill guy in chat. That's how I'm gonna call you from now on. I always play Ultra Kill while I'm streaming. Multitasking. Omen C, YouTube tells me, did you mean Omento? Yeah, come on. Omento? That's my actual name. That's been my name forever. That should have been what I called my second channel. Your first Steam game was Night in the Woods. I have that game now, and I should play it. Been thinking of maybe doing Omen C2, but I still have too many Omen C2 playthroughs running. I should not... Like, right now in Omen C2, I've got Fallout New Vegas, Ocarina of Time, Hollow Knight Silksong, all very huge games that are naturally taking me a long time to get through. I should never do that again. That was a bad idea. I should do, like, one big game and then a few smaller scale games mixed in with some, like, one video playthroughs. So I think he's over here somewhere. Not in here. That's good. Let's pull out a glow stick. That'll highlight items. Can't use this to lure him. If only. If only. Who is Omento? The evil twin of me? Yes. Exactly correct. Actually, my evil twin would be Bad Omen, but that's close enough. It's almost 3 AM for you. You're waiting for someone to go online. What is we doing today? I is Monstrum. I don't know. I is playing Monster Game. Game about monster and ship and escape. Escape ship, avoid monster. I'm hearing him, like, everywhere right now. Okay, so here's the test to see. Nope. Here's the test to see. Do Smashables actually... Well, he's here, so it's not the best time to test. I just want to know, like, do Smashables actually work in this game? Hey, you heard that, right? He's walking away! What about... both of those? Two! There's two of them! Least favorite element of horror games? That's a good question, I don't know. Electric Dodo? Oh my god, even rarer than the Dodo birds. Even more extinct as well. Like, just play through similar to SCP-CB playthrough that was really peak. So, like, just one-off videos. I've done a few of those. I think what you actually mean is you want me to play more SCP stuff on there. But, you know. I can do that. It's just, you know. Not exactly my priority considering what my main channel's about now. Anyway. He doesn't like the noise. yeah, he was scared. He's like, oh, people breaking bottles. Oh, they're angry. I'm gonna go this way now. Alright, let's go back downstairs. Let's go to the decks again. Or I could go to the engine room, show that off a little bit. That could be fun. Oh, wait, we have a door right here. Hang on. Hello? Glow stick clipping into the wall? That does not make me feel better. Egg timer? You know, there was a barricaded room up there in the upper decks. Might have to use that at some point. Okay. Engine room is back that way. Every time I've gone to the engine room, there's been fuck all there. So, you know, let's go there. Let's get it out of the way. If there actually is something there, then it gets to be a cool, interesting part of the street. This is not the engine room. And if there isn't something there, then, well, at least we got it out of the way early, you know? Main channel idea, not be second channel. Yup. Second channel idea, make third channel. Diagnose you have deep phobia of the game Monstrum. Anyways, what are we doing today? Well, I got bad news for you. Okay, so this area is kind of interesting. It's not randomly generated like the others are. At least the layout isn't. It has these phones in it, which you can call to make noise on different levels, because it has like 4 layers. It's also dropping my frame rate, but that's fine. Could also be streaming and other stuff, taking GPU cycles and whatnot. Problem is, that you're supposed to be able to go here to find a bunch of items, but it's like a dead end, so it's risky. But in my experience, nothing ever fucking spawns in here. And it looks like this is the exact same thing's happening here. Oh my god. Alright, now dude's in here, right? Sounds like he is. He's well on the way. Not in here already. I'm just gonna go down another level. Anything in there? Nope. Okay, cool. Down we go. We're going down. We're yelling timber. Okay, he has seen. He has spotted. That's cool. Okay, no time. No time. Oh, there's no way down from here. I have to go up. Okay, we're going up, I guess. Ha, idiot. Ha, idiot. Alright. Let me circle around. Let's see if he let's see if he cuts me off. Oh my god, he does! Hi, sir. Okay, we're going. This is fun. No, I'm just gonna leave. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Deep dive into glitch in this game that makes your character grow taller the longer you play. There's not gonna be a lot to deep dive in that. Using etc. knowing damn well you don't have any more examples. I do the same thing. I can't have monster. Phones are randomly generated. Spam calling monster is the real monster then. The phones are not randomly generated. The area itself is also not randomly generated. That's what that was about. Also, I see, yes, song requests, I still don't know. I might say no, honestly. I don't know, it's just... It was fun for a while, but I also felt like for me, it just added a bunch of noise and chaos that I didn't really like, and in a game like this, also, where audio is important, it could sabotage. Like, I know I just said earlier wouldn't really mind too much, but even still, I don't know. Close the door behind you. Closing the door behind you tends to actually make it harder to hear stuff. Okay, let me actually... One second. I gotta scroll up chat real quick. I missed messages I would like to read, because the monster was chasing me. Monster's just like me. Burnt out for P ranking P-2. Oh my god, you actually spent all that time doing that? Jump scares need to be carefully paced and balanced. Jump scares is funky because, like, you know, what constitutes as a good or bad jump scare is kind of nebulous, honestly. There's a lot that goes into it. Remove the glitch because let it grow, you know? It's entirely possible. Could be sponsored by O'Hare. Okay, so where the fuck can I go now? I feel like I've... Deck 8? I need one more item. This item has to actually spawn somewhere, you know? Video game, you have to actually spawn this item on the map somewhere for this game to be possible. Hi. By any chance, duct tape up here? No, there's a giant-ass gasoline can, though. Don't need that, unfortunately. Horror games don't let you see what's hunting and it's always in the shadows. That can be cool. Sometimes, though, I think if you make, like, a really cool monster design, it can make the game pretty scary. Like, if you just never show the monster, that might feel anticlimactic to some people. SCP-173 exists as a good jump scare? Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Because, like, whenever you have the jump scare sound play, you are in immediate danger. And I think that's the key that's like, you know... I see that orange light. Hi, sir. You are very silent going up those steps. Are you coming up the stairs? Oh, you are. Oh, that's funny. Are you going to continue coming up the stairs? Oh, you are. Okay, cool. I'll just go back this way then. And I'll go down the other stairs. Yeah, like if you have a jump scare, even if it has a loud noise or not, preferably the noise that plays in a jump scare is diegetic. If it's just like a loud score sting or something, then that's kind of like, okay. That didn't actually play in universe. You know, obviously diajack sounds are preferable, but like if a jump scare puts you in immediate danger, it's almost not even a jump scare. It's just like a, hey, you gotta fucking do something now. If a game is just like popping stuff out from a wall, I think Outlast is actually a great example of this. Everywhere in Outlast, especially the first, there's just these like loud noises that play, nothing comes of it. It's just a scare. Those ones I don't really like very much. You know, toasted toast with Nutella in it would have probably broken your toaster. Probably would have. If you're a game that reads your mind and knows what you're scared to, with the advancement of AI, you know, could happen. Non-diegetic scare used for FNAF 1 or something. Kinda, yeah. I mean, the whatchamacallit, the animatronic screams are technically diegetic. Like, the animatronics are actually screaming at you, so that works. Or at least, supposedly, they're screaming at you. It would make more sense than if there was just some random scream sound attached. Alright, so can I actually, like, find something? That's funny, I found one life raft item that was locked in a room. I have not found the final helicopter item, and I still haven't found the freaking headlights. Why is your toaster smoking? You put Nutella in it. Right, so it can do exactly what you don't think it will do. Even with those, I think there's only so far you could take that concept. Even with the thoughts of AI in the future and whatnot. Okay, here's a life raft item. I guess I'll pick that up and take that with me. Didn't need to spend a frickin' fuse on that. Silly game. I'm surprised this flashlight hasn't run out of battery yet. Yeah, the ones that happen organically when you run into something, those are also really good, because they're not even really jump scares. I mean, they might play a loud noise when it sees you or something, like the monsters in this game, but, you know, it's not really a jump scare as much as it is a, oh, fuck, creature there, move away, fix this situation. Aren't these, like, cargo containers? They're supposed to have items inside them, you know? They're not supposed to be all barren and empty. Look, a fucking fourth gas can. Yeah, we need 4 gas cans. 2 is plenty, game. 500 years till we invent brain scanning or something. I mean, we kind of have already, I think. But, you know, advanced brain scanning that can actually, like, interpret exactly what you're thinking and not just go, hey, look at these neurons. I have plenty of people still think Monstrum is a real game. I know, right? Hey! Oh, he's right under me. Oh, that's good to know. This is, okay, you're getting sprayed? Okay, good. I was worried I was in a dead end for a second. Thank God, no. Let's get the frick out of here. I think he was right there, actually. Dude, this dude is fast. Do I have time to pull this? Okay, hold on. Let me see this chase speed buff in action. So... let's see this chase speed buff in action, everybody. Real impressive showcase, sir. Which gasoline here? The implication the monster spent time in the cargo hold busting through each and every container multiple times. They had to find their way out. They were stuck in the middle. There is a defense mechanism. If you catch yourself in a dead end, ordinarily you'd be screwed, but if you have a fire extinguisher, you can spray that at the monster, and that gets them to go away. I want to show the chase speed thing, because I think it's really cool. Unfortunately, the dude stopped. The dude gave up. You don't want a GLaDOS spot. That him at the end there? That you? Sir? Sir, please show yourself. Sir? Sir, what are you doing? Sir, are you busy at the moment? Sir? Sir? I need you for an experiment. Okay, I'm getting closer to him. Sir! I swear, sometimes finding this guy is harder than actually running from him. Where is he? Is there any opening on this wall? Bro really said no. Yeah, he's not willing to put in the effort. Okay, is he in here? Man. Okay, hello? You in here? I like how you can see through, like, in a gap between each cargo container. Alright, this flashlight's dead. Okay, so this is where we were running from him before, so he should still be in here. Where the frick frack diddly dack patty whack biofeedback is he? Looks like he could be out here. Or not? Huh? I am trying to find this guy. Oh, okay, there he is. Hey! Hey, you! Ah, you see me. Okay, alright, let's do this. Attempt number 2 at showing this off. Okay, so both steams are out here, right? If he gives up right here, I swear to God. You're going to make it to this hallway, right? Sir. It's stairs. Okay, he's coming. Okay, he's a little close for comfort now. Okay, he's a little close for comfort now. But at least he should still be chasing me now. Or not? Me when I'm trying to show off one thing. Where are you going? Oh my God. Dude! I just want to show on something. Oh my God. Oh, hey, there he is. You should be speeding up over the course of this. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's there. Trust me, it's there. Alright, anyway. I was hoping to see him in one of the, like, those super long hallways so that you could see him speeding up faster and faster. Okay, oh, yeah. Alright, let's go fix this damn submarine already. We've dilly-dallied long enough. Let's go. This is gonna be hard. We might fail this, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna park myself up here. Does he know? Does he know? Volcano monster, basically. Throwing a run to show something off, that's dedication. Does he actually still know where I am? Oh, look at that, he's confused. Oh, he doesn't know what to do. Oh, the silly fool. I think the mod broke him. It's entirely possible, you never know. This guy sucks at chasing. 049 had better pathfinding than this guy. Yeah, honestly. I mean, 049 also had larger corridors to work with than this guy does. Enemies always wander a certain radius around you, but it does get janky sometimes. When is the Roblox stream? Next Wednesday. I had an egg timer, but I dropped it somewhere, I think. What happens if I drop an item? He won't hear that, will he? He's getting stuck in the fucking door. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have known it. Oh, no. He's self-conscious about it. I thought I was going towards a room. This isn't a room. There's no hiding spot here. Well, how terrible this guy is at chasing, I don't think it's gonna happen. Thread in his day. I sense the Monstrum in you. Monstrum actually does sound like an illness of some kind. When is the Peggle stream? You know, that is a good question. Hi, sir. Unfortunately, there's no hiding spots in this room. You know what I could do? You know what I could do? Where's the battery spot? Here it is. I'm just gonna do this. Hey, just put the headlights in, you know? It'll all be fine. Okay, he's in. Ah! Hi! Hey! We can talk about this, okay, man? Oh, he doesn't like talking. Okay. Peggle stream is Doug's territory? Well, what if I want to be like Doug? What if I'm inspired? Alright, I guess we're still running. Why are you running? Why are you running? This is a super good chase theme, though. Like, it's really catchy. This is probably the catchiest chase theme I've ever heard. Dude, normally he's better at chasing than this. I swear. I think the mod may have actually broke him. That would be a shame if it did. Whatever. This at least fits the bill of messing around in Monstrum, you know? Okay, now. For fuck's sake, man. Here comes the hard part. First getting past him, apparently. And then we have to activate the submarine. Now, the thing about this is, the machine to lower the submarine makes a lot of noise, and the monsters don't like noise, and if they go up to it, they'll destroy it. So, yeah. No running in the halls. We have a mod. Yeah, we have the extended settings mod. I can't show it from the pause menu, but it adds... It adds extra customization options to the game. And also breaks the Brood, apparently, because he's been acting weird today. It also adds, like, some extra content. There's a whole new monster. So I'm definitely going to turn that on at some point and see if we get the new monster. In fact, after this, I think I'll turn that on. And we'll see, because, like, I've never played this mod much before. I installed it a while ago with the intent to get around to playing it at some point, but I never actually did. Okay, so everything's done, right? Just going to make sure? Yeah, start launch. So I have to hit this, or I have to hit this, and then it's going to take time, and I have to distract the monster for, like, 4 minutes. I have to distract this guy. And thing about this is, I've been having a tough time getting this guy to chase me up until this point, but once this is active, it's even harder, because they're, like, linked to this thing. They really want to go destroy it. So I have to, like, spray a fire extinguisher at his face. I have to get his attention as much as I can. Get him after me. And then come back here, hit this button, go to the sub. I think we could do it. It is entirely possible he will destroy this machine, in which case we will fail and we will have to go for something else. But that's fine. Yeah, we do have backup helicopter, indeed. We're just missing the bolt cutters with that. Alright, the 3 doors in this room have shut, but they don't keep the monster... I see his arm right there! I saw his arm poking through the wall right there! Okay, he's right there. I see him. He's circling. Yeah, decides to put some batteries in headlights during this moment. 10%. SCP Baldi's Monstrum. Yep. Alright, I think I want to go down there as he comes in, because I would like to distract him. Once he breaks the door open, the other's open, I'm pretty sure. We'll have to see if this is the case or not. Alright, let's go. Let's go. This way, sir! This way, sir! Yep. I do actually have to, like, stop and make sure he's still following me. Sir. No. Sir? Sir, you come this way. This way. Yes, got a nice juicy human here for you. He's not... Dude. You can't be kidding me. You can't be kidding me. Well, you know, if we get him in this loop over and over again, this will probably go fine. This way, my friend. Oh no, he's getting faster. He's getting faster. He is getting faster from the mod. That is the mod making him faster. Okay, that is scary. I'm gonna... Oh no. Oh, come on. Don't give up. You're so close, dude. He's disappeared. He has vanished. I don't know where he is. What? Where did he go? Where is he? I think he's rushing back to the panel. I think he's about to break it. The submarine is so fucking annoying to get, man. Submarine is ready to get in, and he is up there. Sir, down from there, down from there. Okay, so now we just have to hit the button. Come this way, sir. He can indeed get out a door. I'm so proud of him. Hit this button, and now I think we're safe. I think even if he destroys the machine now, we'll be fine. All right, then we come up. You come up here, and bam! There's the thing you can drag for the doors, too. I've never found much use for that. I think it's like it's one of those half-baked Monstrum mechanics. It's technically there, but it doesn't really help that much. Well, that's our first, really people with hearing sensitivity. Kinda, yeah. We're supposed to use the card to block the doors. It's a bit. You can, but I find it easier to just distract him. Well, we made the library of ruin a nugget and just put some of the preset dialogue for them? I don't know what that means, but cool. Walking Eyes of Fear unironically scary game is scary MMO. That makes sense. Molar office fixers and the stray dogs of the middle. I could take on those dogs. I played Dark Souls before. Well, I just got the hardest and most annoying ending in the game first run, so I'd say that was pretty successful. Jazz, this Iron Lung? Now it is. Monstrum Part 2, Iron Lung. I do have Iron Lung, but I already know how the game goes, so it wouldn't be that interesting to watch. I'm just gonna throw that out there, though. I have bought the game. Okay, we're gonna be seeing this credit sequence over and over again. We do not need to worry about that. Was one of those guys named, like, a different spelling of Andrew Tate? I swear to God. Alright. Let's start messing with some settings here. So first thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna turn on Sparky. Please restart the game unless otherwise specified in the setting. Alright, you guys are getting some Elden Ring Beach for a second. Look, guys. I'm on the beach. I'm on the beach. I'm enjoying this. Oh, I'm riding the turtle. That's actually really cute. That's actually really funny looking. I like that. I'm on the turtle. I am the turtle. Alright, let's start the game up again. Iron Lung, but if it's just a POV of polio. What the disease? Get the Brute again. You should go for the life raft ending for Valentine's Day. Sure. I'm not sure what that connection is, but is that an inside joke I'm not remembering? Honestly, didn't know you could distract them like that. Yeah, it's risky, but I find it's more consistent because their AI is freaking weird, and this game is also really freaking weird and jank. So yeah, SCP-106 on the beach. Trust. Hold on, I gotta. 1 second. Just gotta. There we go. I click on OBS so it stops showing the purple thing. All right, we're back. Armin Turtle. Love the shirtless Markiplier scene in the movie. Didn't we all? Oh, Brute looking at you like a heartbroken ex-lover. I mean, you know, he kind of was. He kind of was close to that. I gotta be honest. Fiend ability active time. Set the active time of Fiend's door lock and EMP ability. That's not gonna change shit. Okay. Oh, right. This mod adds a multiplayer mode. I forgot about that. I don't think it works super well, but... alright. So these I can, like, set things to be fixed. No cameras. That sounds really nice. That said, though, overpowered steam vents? Wait, what does this do? Oh! You know what? Let's turn that on. There we go. As additional crew deck building. Oh. Another life raft? We could pick from 2. Extend lower decks. I think this... Yeah, this will give us more space to look in the lower decks. I don't think we really need that yet. I don't know if I want to do any of this crazy stuff like add additional crew upper deck building. I think we'll go without that for now. Aggressive workshop spawning? Places no... What workshop? What's a workshop? I'm not really sure. Alright, just seeing if there's any other interesting settings I could turn on. No doors. Destroys all doors except the submersible room doors. Oh, that sounds fun. You know what? Let's do that. Alright, let's hope I don't have to restart the game again. Doesn't seem like it. Sweet! Let's play! What does overpowered steam defense do? It adds, there are now, like, more than one steam spurt spot per vent. No spoilers? Was I about to spoil Iron Lung? I don't remember what I said about it. But yeah, don't spoil Iron Lung, please. Fuck is a workshop? Keter mode Monstrum, yeah, exactly. I think there's even more you could do. Like, you can have, like, a foggy effect. There's preset challenges they have in this mod. Uh-oh. It's fine. Wait. Is that... They mean locker doors, too? Okay, the game had to take a moment to knock every single door off its hinges. They mean lockered and cupboard doors... Sorry. Locker doors and cupboard doors, too. So lockers... We can't hide in lockers anymore. We can still hide in here, though. I know this. Oh, wow. Look at this. I can get the sub-battery right away. Oh, that's fun. What is happening here? I don't think that's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, that was just doors being killed. I love that. It did make me concerned that the game was about to crash. Thankfully, not yet. Probably could crash if I tweak the settings the wrong way, but yeah. This is fun. We'll just have no lockers to hide in. Can still use cupboards, can still use tables, though. Oh, I see. There's two, and oh! Okay, looks like, you're not immune to them. Oof. Oh, right, I forgot, it adds these little, the mod also adds these little images on the death screen. That's cool. Got by the overpowered steam vent. Alright, we're gonna have to sit through some more lag spikes. Hope you enjoy. See me doing this, like, floating around? That's me leaning back in my chair. Which I do a lot. So if any of you have this game and are interested in this mod, I've left a link down below to download it in the description. And it's one of the easiest mods to install I've ever seen. Like, literally, you take its contents, and you put it in the game's folder, and that's it, you're playing. Is that a piece of it? That was a chunk of a door in the freaking floor. That was funny. Alright, here we go. Demons sure are overpowered. Well, now we're not in the lower decks anymore. Wow. There's so many. We'll have to listen out and see if we hear those distant, like, that sound. Okay, so those are ambient sounds. I couldn't tell if those were ambient sounds or if that was actually the monster opening a door in the distance. They're ambient sounds, because there are no doors for the monster to open this time, so yeah. That's a little fun. Great hiding spot we have right here. Anything in the sink, trash can, toilet? Nah. We can play multiplayer? If you want. I don't know. I don't know how to set that up. It's probably complicated and confusing, and I'd probably rather not. Alright, helicopter keys. We can do the helicopter this time. That is the one escape route I haven't done on stream, so that's very cool. And my inventory's full already. Man, that backpack makes a huge difference. Why is this outside? Oh, it was a power-locked room. Right, now, like, fuses have no use anymore. Who needs doors? This does, like, speed the game up a lot, though. Because now, like, instead of having to use a fuse or find a fuse, or spend a lot of time getting the monster to punch down a barricaded room, now you can just, throw on no doors, run around all over the ship, not give a fuck. That's the sub-headlight. Hey, I'll pick that up. Hide in the toilet. Kind of hard to fit in there, but I suppose I could try. Easy and hard mode at the same time. Kinda, yeah. It's very interesting, that's why I wanted to check it out. I'll probably turn it off after this run, though, whether this run is a fail or a loss. Still don't know what monster it is. You can't control what monster it is with this mod. You can say, like, number of this monster, set that to 1, and set the others to 0, and that'll spawn the monster you want. You can also set it up to hi. Been a while since I've seen one of you. Y'all are littered all over the game, but yeah. You can also set it so that there's multiple monsters in one game. And I think I might also do that eventually. I think that sounds fun. I thought that was the Fiend's head on the stairs there. Manifesting Fiend. We'll have to see. What's this audio log?
Recommending that both men be kept in a relatively clean room until further notice. I'll need to speak to
yeah, keep the men in a clean room. You do that.
I don't believe the ship has been equipped to handle such long-term injuries. Hopefully the helicopter has the range to make landfall if it comes to it.
Crime, suspect, drama, the court process. I've actually never noticed that before. Hey, what's up, battery?
Return for a checkup in a few hours' time before the painkillers wear off.
I think I'd like to do something else other than Submarine this time. Monstrum 2020 mode. You know? I mean, there's 4 monsters. You could type 20 into all those boxes. That would be insane. That'd probably crash the game. Guy you watched a long time ago that did modded Monstrum challenges. Cool. I saw one video of someone I think was playing this mod, where they had, like, the Brute and themselves running 10 times faster, and it was terrifying looking, and I might also try that as well. And they also had the whole game tinted red. It is Fiend, alright. So the Fiend, for a refresher, the Fiend is a telekinetic little dude who floats around, causes lights to flicker when he's near them, and he doesn't make any footsteps because he's floating. And that's his main challenge, is, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell where he is at any given time. Oh, I hear him. He's to the right. It's gonna be a bit before we see this Sparky fellow. I'm very excited, though. I'm very excited to meet Sparky. Haha, idiot. Is this that new Granny update? Hello, great job, studio. Close. Honestly, Granny and Monstrum are kind of similar games. Okay, Fiend is up here on this floor. I'm gonna just drop these two off the side, and maybe the keys as well, and we'll pick those up another time, and he left. Okay, bye, Fiend. Thought you were gonna come out here and have a... Oh, wait, maybe he is. Oh, wait. Oh, nope. Okay, bye. Fiend likes to do that. He comes in and out. Maybe it was Omen's old channel, yes. You figured me out. Literally, I haven't uploaded a single Monstrum video until... Or, like, included a Monstrum in my content at all until the SCP Containment Brief stream a couple weeks ago. And until this stream. Radio! I don't think I'll ever need this, but it could be nice. The Fiend is a more intelligent monster than the others, which I think means he has a smaller chance of being fooled by distraction items. There is no room up here other than the bridge. That's cool. Love that. Okay. All monsters at once, including Sparky. I could try that as my final challenge. Oh, someone who goes by Sparky? Cool. Is Sparky the one that's so big they decided not to include him since it was impractical? Potentially. I don't know, honestly. I know he was an unused monster that the original developers were planning to add, and the modders supposedly cleaned him up a bit, and... I hear Fiend. I can hear the Fiend. The Fiend emits a humming noise when he's near, and when you hear that noise, that means he's really near, so keep an eye out. We got duct tape, which is good. That'll let me disable cameras. Started on deck 5, right? So I have basically explored all the upper decks. Nope. Nope, nope, definitely not happening. Fiend is right over there. I'm gonna hide under here. How about that, Fiend? Will Fiend come? He's on the way. Say hi to everyone, Fiend. Stop by in here and say hi. Say hi to the viewers who want to see you. Okay, I do have a fire extinguisher. Was he outside? Oh, he's out there. Hi, Fiend. You can barely see him because my flashlight doesn't work when he's near. But he is there. He's like a purple Enderman dude. Except he doesn't teleport. He's on his way back in. I'm gonna hide under here. Glad to be here. Hard to remember stream I was actually excited to catch. Awesome. Other fellow, he may be smarter. He's gonna get stuck on doors that don't exist. Potentially. That would be really funny. You know, I think that might be the thing the Brute was getting confused on. The doors. What if we did Brute no doors? Brute without doors, so he can actually, like, walk through open spaces. I didn't know the camera could still see me from there. Okay, let's go bring the stuff I have over to the helicopter. I think I dropped them on this side. Yes, indeed. Oh, right. I kind of wanted to use this a little bit. Radio's not going to be of much help, honestly. Not in the no doors challenge. Main reason to have a radio is so you can break open one of the barricaded rooms. There'll often be doors that you can't open, but there's like a big tear in them. Those are barricaded rooms. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get the monster to break those down by throwing a noisemaker through the window. I guess I'll just leave that here. Let's go. One thing about the Fiend is that he is incredibly slow in chase. So I'm hoping that the speed up thing will help him out a lot. Doesn't really seem to be. Oh, wait, he's there. Wait, that's already better than the Brute ever did last time. Fast Brute no doors challenge. Oh, man. I think you can just genuinely turn up the speed of the monsters. I'll have to see. Hey, we want to leave these here because we're going to need to fuel this, and then we may as well use this, right? Okay, it sounded like he was right behind me, but I don't think he is. Hello, Varjak. Welcome in. I haven't watched anything of this game since it came out. Yeah, I've just been kind of playing it on and off. I've very often played this game with my sister. We're both just kind of like the only two Monstrum enjoyers left on the planet, basically. We just play this game all the time. Oh yeah, there's a setting that opens up a deck 4, an explorable deck 4. I should turn that on. It's like, I always felt like there's not enough to do over here on this side of the ship. It's either just deck 3 and the rooms it has, or it's the cargo hold, and that's it. That's all you ever get. Alrighty. Gonna use my flashlight to tell him he's near. He is a single R away from being a friend. He has a big smile on his face, so you know, he could be a friend to someone. Someone out there. Hello, UbsJ? I had your channel a few days ago. Love the SCP stuff. Seeing this pop up so perfect. I fucking love Monstrum. Awesome. Great timing. I like Monstrum too. I am planning to make a whole video on this game reviewing it and pointing out all the ways in which it's lacking, but other than that, I like the game. Wait, what was that? I could do something. What, couldn't I? Or no, that was just a shine that looked weird. Oh, I hear one of the overpowered steam vents again. Oh, that'll be fun. Okay. How do I actually deal with those? I guess I have to turn off one, dodge out of the way, turn off the other. What was this? What is this powering? Wait, do these do something different in No Doors? What is this connected to? Oh. That answers it. 1 second, let me scratch my nose and cause the model to freak out in the process. There we go. The third Monstrum enjoyer. Yep. Just popped up in the chat. Appreciate your energy, thank you. Too bad Monstrum 2 sucked. Yeah, so I heard. I've heard it got taken off of Steam. Is that true? Because I thought it just went free to play. Wow, there's 3 of them. Okay. Turn off one. Stay out of the way. What is with the... Whoa, you see that? What's that happening? What's with that happening? Oh, I see. I just turned up... Wait. Okay, I think I can't disable the final one. I think both valves are inside each other. So, like, I'm supposed to be able to turn the last one off, but I don't think that's going to be possible, so I guess I just have to leave that running. At last, the triad is complete. The triad of Monstrum fans. 99.99% of your current and future audience is going to be here because of CB. That's understandable, and I don't mind. So this flare gun, probably the worst item in the game, and I find it very strange. Let me just adjust myself. There we go. I find it very strange that they treat it like a treasure. They lock it in these power lock rooms like, ooh, you have to spend a fuse to get this. It sucks. What it's supposed to be is, if you can tell by the icons, it's supposed to stop the monster, light things on fire, and make noise. The fire mechanic in this game is just also used to stop the monster, and it's not very good at doing that. That's its only purpose, and it's also not very good at that. And it takes a lot of setup and requires a gasoline can as well. Noise making can be easily accomplished by a radio. I hear him over there. That's spooky. I'm gonna go in here. How about that? Okay, all right. And then, last thing it does, yeah, stops the monster. Fire extinguishers do that. And the thing is, I don't believe the flare gun or lighting a fire on the ground works on the brute, because he's a fire guy, so he's resistant to it. So basically, like, the fire extinguisher works on all 3 monsters, so you may as well use it for that. Hi, Fiend. How you doing? Why was my flashlight not... My flashlight wasn't... Okay. Myself included, I already discovered a new horror game from you that I'll never play, I think. Interesting. My boy. Yes, flare gun's useless. Flare gun sucks. Glow sticks are not affected by them because they are not electric. Makes enough sense. I think I'll keep going down. Right now, I'm on the lookout for bolt cutters. Jesus. Oh my god. Why did I do this? Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I hit that at the wrong time. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh my god. Yeah, it's called Monstrum. Kind of looks fun. Hello, former Mayo Man. Always found it funny the Hunter's the slowest one. The Fiend is technically the slowest one in chase, but I suppose if you count non-chase speed, then yeah, the Hunter is the slowest one. Funny about a horror game making the gun kind of bad. I mean, a flare gun wouldn't be that useful, as useful as a gun in real life either, but... I still love that. I did say I was going to turn that back off after next run. That's fine. I like how it has a second lag spike when it has to delete everything. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is all fine. Me when killing gas. Best strat for this game is speedrunning, indeed. So there is like a minor speedrunning community behind this game, right? Do they know, like, which direction is the best way to go? Do they know what to do? Like, to get yourself the highest chance of items? Because I feel like there has to be a pattern with the random generator. And I mean, there are, because the ship's layout is honestly mostly the same every time. It's just the exact hallway layout and what's inside each of the rooms that is different every time. But yeah. Death by Steam sale, too many discounts. Death by indecision. Death by indecisiveness. That's a lot of blood. Normally there's not this much blood. What's that note say on the wall? Carlson! Don't deface the machines. You know the captain likes everything tight. Are you saying this about the blood stain? Carlson, stop leaving your giant blood splatter on the wall. Come on. Come on, man. The captain likes to keep things clean. Stop bleeding all over the hallways when you get caught by the monster next time. Everything on hinges shall be no more. History of Monstrum speedrunning. You know, if no one else is willing to make that video, I might be the one to do it. Gotten killed in a more convenient location, yeah. Didn't you ever think about how the captain feels? CP tier notes after a breach. Hello, Kraven the Destroyer. Couldn't miss Monstrum. What you say is your favorite monster? The Brute, easily. He is the most fun to go against. I love listening out for him. I love his scary loudness. I love how fast he is in chase. His pathfinding was a little borked in the one run I had against him here, but that could be the mod causing problems. In vanilla, he's freaking, at least, he's terrifying, and I love him. Like, the Fiend is a close second, but I feel like it's a little less fun just because I found the best strategy against the Fiend is to pause and wait until he leaves, which is, of course, determined randomly, so, you know. Because, like, if you're out in the hallways with the Fiend, you can be easily surprised and killed around any corner. Speed ran a few years ago, if you recall correctly, some items only spawn in certain areas of the ship. I've kind of heard that too, like the chain spool is only supposed to spawn in the lower decks, but I've seen it spawn outside of there as well. I don't know. I can't remember if I have seen every item spawn in every location, but I guess it's not necessarily major areas. Maybe it's sometimes, like, on deck 6 you can find a chain spool. On deck 7 you can find a welding kit, or something like that. Thought I heard a stomp. If we get the new monster, I'll have no idea what it sounds like. So, we could be up against the new monster right now, and I don't know. I wish these cameras actually worked. No, they have for blood is a bit real you can't park there vibe. The Summoning Salt cover horror games too? None of those channels cover horror games. Would be cool. If they do, it'll be something like Resident Evil 4 or something. Super famous horror game everyone knows. Isn't that scary anymore as a result, because everyone knows it. 0% of death so far from the monster. Yep, that's kind of how it is, especially when you have overpowered steam vents turned on. Speedruns only consist of running all over the place and hoping you find good stuff. Yeah, that's about all you can really do. Fiend? I don't know who it is. It's possible we have Hunter, in which case. I heard a noise. I heard a noise. It's weird, because, like, I'm hearing what I think sounds like a brute stomp, but I'm also thinking I'm hearing Fiend humming. Okay, let's leave you out here. I'll grab one of the 2 gas cans this game is offering me. This game spawns more gas cans than any other escape item, I swear. Hello, Five-Piter. How you doing? Third channel summoning Min. Or summoning Omen. Yeah, that'd be my... It's Brute, okay. That's fine, Brute's fun. I'm just hoping we get Sparky at some point. It'll be cool. Also, Brute's completely silent right now, and I don't know why. I heard noise on a ship. It's the water, doofus. Alrighty. I do have ears. Kind of hidden behind my hair, but they are there. Like, if I look to the side, yeah, there they are. I think I could have gone with elf ears, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I'm thinking of Hightail character customization. I think I could have gone with elf ears and Vroid as well. I didn't, though. Because I'm not an elf. Are you following my exact trail that I took to get here? No, okay, he's just chilling with the life raft. Okay, so I guess we should go for the life raft as per Echeverria's request. I will still drop my helicopter items off the side, if I can find an opening to get out there, and do so. Don't doors mess with that, the doors technically still exist. I sure hope they don't technically still exist. That would be hilarious. But, like, what happens is the game will break all the doors off the hinges as I spawn in, so that shouldn't be how it works. They should actually be gone. Righty. Yeah, no, I can hear him now. I just couldn't before. There's some of that is also the sound occlusion between floors. It's really weird. Oh, there's another pump sitting out here. Okay. I guess I'll use my duct tape here. Now we just gotta find a chain spool and we'll... Oh my god, he's... fast! I also love... the first message I read after that. Brute runs are so chill. He was a lot faster than I thought he would be. Oh my god. In vanilla, I would have been able to outrun him there. Alright, I guess I should have used the fire extinguisher. Good to know. Holy shit. That was fun, though. I'm glad. That icon is cute. Hello, I'm the Brute. I'm peeking in. Guys, only ever played SCP Containment Breach before. Whoa, this game is giving me strong SCP Containment Breach vibes. You're not alone. When it came out, some people were like, yeah, this does feel like SCP. It's just in the way that there's, like, multiple monsters with different behaviors, and it's randomly generated, so... Those 2 traits about it, you know? Alright, one more run without doors, and then remind me to go back to the menu next time. Okay, yeah, they're all despawned now. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, dude. There's tiny Dude! I just can't go that way. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I gotta turn that off as well. A blammo. Okay, here we go. I've played Amnesia the Bunker? Yes, I have. I think back in, I want to say, like, last year, I did a full playthrough of that? No, it was the year before. Man, it's been so long since then, but yeah. I did a full blind playthrough of that game on my YouTube channel back when I was still doing Let's Plays. Instead of, you know, actually cool videos. But yeah, the game's great. I would say it does some aspects of Monstrum better, like, the items are overall much more useful and widely applicable in Amnesia the Bunker than they are here. Like, in this game, so many of the items have, like, 3 uses ever. Or a lot of the items you use to escape, to unlock the escape routes, will usually only go towards that escape route, whereas in Amnesia the Bunker, they'd give it other, like, abilities, other things it can do for you. That's the best way I can describe it right here, right now, while I'm live, but yeah, that's what I mean. Have you played this niche game called SCP Containment Breach? No, I haven't heard of it. How much is it? Is it on Steam? So this is funny. These are normally supposed to be closed, and you're supposed to use bolt cutters on these chains to unlock them, but since it's no doors, it broke the doors off. So I can move the fuel pump out here early, I guess. Random gens, several escape options and needs. I mean, SCP Containment Breach was like, pick which flavor of door you want, but sure. Unique enemies having special abilities. Dove has some of that energy. And there's also notes to find. Some of which describe them, like, the specimens seem to be more active in the dog, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Did you just hear Plague Inc. evolved? Possibly. Hopefully not on stream. I don't have that game running. I don't play Plague Inc. It will be on Steam. Yeah, when that comes out, looks a little different than I remember, but I think it's the same actually. When that comes out, I gotta check it out because I know they're gonna make a couple differences between it and vanilla, and I gotta see. Like, I'm hoping they keep most of the code the same so that my videos aren't outdated. Ah, I hear him. We have the Hunter this time. The Hunter is easily the most boring monster. That said, you know, winning another run would be nice, so I think I'm going to stick this one out. But, you know, the no doors thing doesn't really do much with the Hunter. Man, now I'm wondering if I should reset. Because the Hunter, I mean, the Hunter's main shtick, for those who have not seen this game, is that he stays in the vents for most of the game. On occasion, he'll, like, lay down these egg traps, or maybe it'll lay out egg traps. And if you trigger them, it'll pop out and chase you. Its chase is really boring, though, even though it's, like, it crawls at you on all fours. It's super slow. It's not interesting at all. It doesn't have any special abilities other than that. And then after the chase is done, it'll eventually go back in the vents and restart the cycle. It's not really as interesting as the other monsters are. Stream is broken? It's just Plague Inc. gameplay. Sure. What if Steam rejects it? That would be funny. Hello, Mistfowl. Love this game's atmosphere? Same. What the fuck is Milk Girl? That doesn't sound like a very nice thing. Hello, Bub Sattery. Dread that fills you when you see the egg sacs on the walls. Yeah, at some point, they gotta start appearing. Like, they usually appear around now. In my experience, if you only ever walk with the Hunter never emerges on its own. But if you make a lot of noise, eventually it does pop out. Milk outside a bag of milk. Let's see, why are you going all in on heart failure? Everyone's confusing. Everyone's confusing today. We dropped 146 frames just then. Hopefully it's all stable now. Well, that sucks. Hunter's out now. Oh, now we're dropping more frames. Okay, I gotta find a place to park real quick, so I can alert everyone to the fact that frames dropping. Frames currently dropping. Love streaming. Alright, I'll resume the game so that the monster can actually update. Alright, let me read some chat for when you guys eventually see this. So, hit indie game? Milk Girl hit indie game. Okay. Sure. You actually downloaded this game today with the intention of playing it in VR. Oh, good luck with that. I hear it's kind of nausea-inducing, because, like, the movement isn't any different. Bruce, your absolute favorite monster. Fiend is the worst looking, in my opinion. It looks like a rabbit. Hunter is Hunter? Sure, okay. Elaborate version on Steam. Gave me 173. It's not that bad. Maybe y'all are behind, because it's dropping like I'm seeing this number increase. It's in the red. I find out how to stream. You should try Vintage Story. I've heard of that. I've had interest in that. Like Minecraft, but realistic. We didn't need those frames anyway. Yeah, apparently not. Or you don't have Plague Inc. evolved open in the background to hear the ambience. Go look up on YouTube, if you can hear this message. Go look up on YouTube, Monstrum OST, what is it called? Wandering Alone on a Ship at Night. Listen to that and see if it sounds like Plague Inc. Because that's what's playing. Hey, okay. Wait, no, this isn't the same run. Shame. Hunter can crawl up inside the ship too randomly. That is true. Hey, you know what else it can do randomly? Be in the hallway for some reason. What the hell? Hi, Hunter. Nice, fancy seeing you here. How you doing, Hunter? Who the hell are you and what are you doing in my subscribers? I'm the SCP guy. Yep, I'm the SCP guy. What's up? How's it going? You checked the wrong one, idiot. Run out when he peeks under the other desk. Well, too late. How are you guys seeing this? It is all red on my end. I'm being... Okay. You found me. You got me. I was under there the whole time. Fool. Did he... He lost me instantly. Oh my god. Hunter's design is still good as hell. I think I'd mildly disagree with that. I think the Brood and the Fiend look much cooler than he does, but it works. It's just a little slime guy. You should reschedule stream. This is the 549th anniversary of Monstrum death. Most understandable chat message. Okay. I'd like to go for the helicopter since we haven't seen that on stream yet. I think okay, you know what I'll do? I'll drop this, pick you up, drop this off the side of the ship. Off the side of the thing. This mod is definitely breaking them. Yeah. Could be like the speed buff thing is confusing them. Like maybe they're going faster than they're expecting to be going? Truly a Hunter moment. Took long enough to find a giant human-shaped creature hiding in plain sight. I know. I think they'd be a little more attentive than that. Surprised you guys are into this, actually. Like, this is a bit of a repetitive stream, but you all seem to be really enjoying it, and I'm glad for that. But definitely after this run, whether we win or lose, I'm going to mess with some settings, and we'll see what else we can do with this game. Oh, they won't see you while in the peeking under something. That makes sense. I think I've actually kind of done that before, but obviously it's been a while, and I didn't think to do it in the moment. I would also ran straight into him, and if he stopped the animation and noticed me before I could get around him, I'd just be dead. Through it doesn't sound much like the Plague Inc. Evolved, could imagine it being a Plague Inc. Evolved OST. Maybe it is, you never know. Maybe the composer at Team Junkfish also composed Plague Inc. You know what, let me get a fresh flashlight. There we go. Hello, Maximum, I just love this game. I don't know if this... Sorry, let me restart that. One of my ideas for videos was actually like a top 10 horror games list, and I'm not certain if I would... Wait. Why am I carrying the chain spool with me when the life raft is right fucking here? There we go. Anyway, I don't know where this game would go on the list, but it would at the very least get an honorable mention. Because, like, I have had a lot of fun with it. I remember watching videos of it back in the day. I don't know how many of you know about the YouTube channel The Bowling Otter Show. Nowadays they go by The BS, but they're who I watched play this game for the first time back in the day. And oh man, those videos are so nostalgic. I think I got into the game about, like, a little over a year since it came out, or a little under a year. Monster's a cool game. Rarely pops up, so it's cool to see it, for me at least. It was kind of my discovery that I really like playing horror games. For a while, this game was my discovery that I didn't like playing horror games at first, and then I got more used to them over time. Because, like, I remember I was actually, like, terrified playing this game as a kid when I first got it. And, I remember also on the computer I was playing it on, it ran terribly. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to... Oh, okay, there we go. You just gotta wait for an opening. Oh, I hope I don't get chased through here. Wait, where's the cargo hold door? Where's the cargo hold door? Isn't there supposed to be a cargo hold door here? Okay, here's one. What the hell? Where'd the cargo hold go? I think I lost my train of thought completely. Whoops. Sorry about that. I forgot what I was saying. Something about me liking this game as a kid and being terrified of it. But yeah, ran horribly, and I was terrified of it. So, eventually I was like, I'm not having fun playing this, but, then I guess you could say grew a pair, and, actually started to enjoy it more and more. I think it was like, after I beat it the first time, something clicked, and yeah, there's no door on this side. That's really weird. There's supposed to be a door here. Something clicked, and I just got better and better at the game. I got to know the monsters more and more, got to know everything more and more. Now it doesn't really scare me anymore, but, Kai's only ever played SCP Container Breach before. Dude, SCP Container Breach would take #1 spot. Do you think someone's out there who has played nothing but SCP Container Breach as their only game? Like, the only video game this person has ever touched, SCP Container Breach. Of all games to choose. Tell the public how you felt about Slender as a kid. Oh, Slender was my introduction to horror games. Before that point, I didn't know horror anything existed. Like, horror movies, horror books, horror anything. I didn't know that, games and movies and whatnot could be made to scare people until Slender. That was also the first first-person perspective game I ever saw, which just added a whole new layer of fear to it all. And to be honest, Slender still kind of scares me to this day, even though I acknowledge it's not a very good game. I think it does horror super well, but its actual gameplay sucks. Like, you're just moving at the speed of molasses trying to find 8 papers. And this guy just follows you around randomly, ends your game. You saw negative reviews of Bellatrix activating no doors run, remember, you get that, good point. Saw negative reviews about Bellatrix about activating the dopamine receptor. I think you forgot that's called having fun. This game's just a dopamine farm. Yeah, that's the point of video games. They're supposed to activate your dopamine. How else do you have fun? How else do you have any joy in your life? Alrighty, yeah, I do have that. I would like more helicopter items, please. Want to say I dropped the stuff off the side. Where am I right now? Okay, I'm here. I dropped the stuff off the side, right? Gotcha! Alright, let me catch up on chat real quick. Which horror game would actually take #1 spot for you? Stay out of the house. 100%. Amnesia the Bunker, I think, would be a second place. But Stay Out of the House has, like, everything I love about horror games in one, plus an amazing atmosphere, plus a decently immersive story, plus, like, immersive sim-like gameplay, plus a freaking terrifying horror game antagonist. It's like the perfect balance of it's not too scary that I'm not enjoying the game, but it's still scary enough that, like, to this day, just hearing him stomping around the corner freaks me out. Oh, I guess I can dump both of these in. He's stomping on the side. That's a real funny person to imagine. It's a very fast digging with your hands. Pretty sure Joshua Kaplan and Marius Masala aren't on Team Junkfish. Potentially. I don't know who those are, but yeah, I'd probably agree. Tape Breach certainly is the best survival horror game I've ever played, especially as the only other one you've played is Observer, and you got so bored you stopped playing. I've never seen Observer all the way through. I know it was made by, Mr. Dude's, Bloober team. Blubular team. What about Soma? Soma's definitely in the top 10. Not #1, though. Story of that game is awesome, but the gameplay is just, it's there. It's a game, you can play it. But mostly, it's a story, and you get to experience it. That's the appeal of Soma. Alright, can I pass through here now? Yay! More Attack 3! There's just one room back here. The whole time, it's been blocked off. Silly game. Omencito's a dopamine farm. The frictional gamesman. I hope Ontos is received well. It's less of a traditional horror game, so they say. If it's anything like Soma, it's gonna be awesome. Let me have some drink real quick. Observer was fine as psychological horror, then got into survival horror and lost interest ever since. Understandable. I find when here's just a random fun fact about me and horror games. I'm not even gonna bother. I find that, like, psychological horror game stories don't really scare me that much as something like this, where this is like a more grounded, realistic scenario that could theoretically happen. Like, obviously, monsters aren't real, or at least not that we know of, but, you know, something like this, it's a fucking flare gun. Where you're being hunted by a monster and you have to avoid them. I find this to be scarier than something like Silent Hill 2. That said, Silent Hill 2 is a banging horror game. It's fantastic. But it does not scare me whatsoever. Hey, an egg trap! How has it been this long to freaking see one? Okay, this one's not active. You can kind of see into the vents there. Oh, I can clip into the vents. Oh, hi. We can reveal the fact that the vents don't actually go anywhere. They're just a tiny little room. I think my character's grown a little taller. But yeah, like, Silent Hill 2's gameplay especially is not that scary to me. The story is the scary part, but horror game stories never really scare me that much because it's kind of like, it doesn't matter much to you, the player. It only really matters to the protagonist in game. Any day now. Oh my god. The randomness of those things is super annoying. I invented horror games. Yes. Where did this come from? Among the Sleep or Lakeview Cabin is what got me into horror games. Oh, Among the Sleep. That was a good one. I remember, one time, I think my sisters were watching a playthrough of it. I was not allowed to because I was young, and my parents were like, no horror games for the youngin'. And, like, you know, fair enough. But I was also very interested in them, so... Scare stuff for me are genuinely Gmod and Xbots. I can get that. Kind of. Psychological horror more for the same reasons. Less tense but goes deeper into human psyche. Really love games that explore that theme. Yeah, it's really cool. Psychological horror is really cool. It's just not that scary. I suppose then if you're not exactly looking for scares, psychological horror is a great place. Love the old Stalker games. I've heard of those. I've heard H. Bomber Guy praises one of them in his Fallout 3 video. That's the most I know about them. Okay, so can there be any items in this game for me to find? We're missing the bolt cutters, and I want to say the key to the city, you know? Missing the bolt cutters and key. That's what we need for the helicopter. We haven't been here before. Just searching every last corner of this place. Do I have to go to the freaking engine room? I swear to God. Hunter can crawl out of the pipes in the engine room, and when he does that, or when it does that, it makes no noise whatsoever, so I'm kind of scared of doing that. Hello, Marcus. Welcome in. Stream is going fine. Hope your day's going fine. How you doing? Okay, my flashlight's dying. This is a fresh flashlight, too. Shame. Open up a big map. Spong. Obung gonna enjoy being horrified for the next 20 minutes. I still gotta play Gmod. I don't think I've even bought it yet. Like, it's one of those games I watched all the time as a kid. Never actually played. I don't know, I guess I always found there were better things to do. No, you're not activated? Wow, okay. The Hunter's just AWOL in this fucking game. Holy shit. Can we get Sparky some point? I'd love to have Sparky at some point. Hello, items in here? This one isn't activating either. Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if this mod bugs the egg traps as well? Oh my god, it might be. Jesus. 3 in a row that don't work? Come on. Scary in its own way. You're trading jump scares for really disturbing visuals and ideas. I guess I've just never been super disturbed by those things. I don't know why. There's some, like, imagery you could put in a psychological horror game that would probably get me. Anything having to do with stabbing eyes? Yeah, that's gonna make me cringe. And not in like the, oh, your game is cringe kind of way, in the kind of, oh, that's scary. There's important to me when it comes to horror level, horror genre expression, pain and grief and trauma. Those make sense. I don't have a good response to that, so I'll just leave it there. That'll keep retreading the same fucking hallways because there's nothing here. What in the world is... Come on. Has any items spawned in here at all? There's any items here, please, can you tell me? Does this sound like Shakira? Sorry, I had to reference it. Jeep on Xbox are just floating PNGs. Dude, anything can be scary depending on its behavior. It doesn't necessarily have to look scary. I've always felt like the behavior of Slender and Slender the 8 Pages, Slender Man, is scary enough that, like, you could replace Slender Man with basically anything, and I think it would still be scary, because its behavior is the same. You could replace it with, like, Peter Griffin, and that might honestly be scarier. So... Can't have a deep story, at least I need a cool monster design. Doing good, you've been eating pie, nice. Just enjoyed Me-Side as a horror game, kind of goes all over the place in terms of genres in a good way. Haven't seen a full playthrough of Me-Side or My Side, whatever it's called. I think I started to watch one, and then I was like, it's gonna be one of those fourth wall breaky horror games. I'm kind of tired of those, to be honest. Alright, so, this game is unwinnable. I swear, like... Actually, no, I don't think it's unwinnable. Wait, yeah, no, we have an air pump on the life raft deck, right? Or am I thinking of a different run? Let's just go for the life raft instead. I was gonna go for helicopter, but... Game doesn't want to spawn bolt cutters or anything, so here we go, we'll just do this instead. This is too high. There we go. Hiya! There is an air pump up here, right? Yes, okay. So we have everything we need now. Why does the glow stick glow like uranium? Might have uranium in it, you never know. Hunter ate all the items. Nom nom nom. Cat PNG. That'd be the most adorable, terrifying monster ever. Rafflecopter, why is your avatar female? Because I felt like it. That's it. That's my answer. That's the best answer I could give, honestly. If you need something more than that, sorry, I can't provide. This is just who I wanted to be. But John... This huge abandoned mall, the Bunga PHE could come around you come after you around every corner, yeah. At any point, you could have a weird Obama meme face charging at you 12 miles per hour in the back rooms. Did the hunter die? Okay, no, he did not. Alright, let's get the hunter to chase us for a final climactic scene. Hi, Hunter, let's go. Yeah, the chase speed buff is definitely changes the hunter. Definitely makes him scarier, I think. If only I didn't have to enable it for everyone and thus break everyone's pathfinding. Hang on, I'm supposed to keep going lower. That's kind of wait, no I'm not. Wait, why am I here? What? This is not the right place at all. Alright, how's the hunter's pathfinding? You have unlimited stamina? Pretty much, yeah. Ah! I am glad I looked back in the screen in time. I am not trans. I just want to clarify, I am not. It's almost like there's no monster. There's no monster chasing me out of this. Hunters are... Sure, okay. Hello, the Eber. Not paying that much attention. This game is giving you System Shock 2 vibes. Oh. I've heard a bit about the System Shock games. I've been meaning to try Deus Ex on Omen C2. But I gotta wait until one of my giant long playthroughs is done, which might take months. Will you distract from the game? Well, you haven't been watching live streams in the past, like, fucking 2-3 years then, because this is everywhere. Get used to it. You know what would distract further from the game? If I had the game, like, shrunken down in the corner with, like, text all around it, that would distract from the game. Just having this, it's fine. You're probably just someone who doesn't like VTubers, that's fine. But, yeah, Omen 2 distracting. Monstrum might be one of my favorite horror OSTs, too. Yeah, it's pretty good. Lock in, Calvin. Alright. We gotta change some settings now. How can we mess with this game? How long have I been going? 1 hour 45. Wow. And I haven't even... That's not what I meant. Alright, how can we mess with this game even more? Monster settings. Okay. Should I... Okay, we're gonna turn up the monster count. And we're going to... spawn monster in the starter room. Oh, should I do that? I forgot that was a thing. Once a monster sees you, it will not stop chasing you. That could be fun, but if I want to see what Sparky is like, and so I kind of rather he not chase me forever. Spawns or you respawn, it will... After a monster spawns, it starts chasing you. Okay, cool. So it just never stops. Turn on every option. Turn doors back on. Right. Wait, did I... Okay, save. Game mode. Crap, where's level generation? Okay, yeah. No doors. Turn that off. Add deck 0. Next to staircase of that section. Okay. Isn't there an add deck 4 option I saw at one point? Not that you guys would know. I'm also going to turn off overpowered steam vents, I think, to balance it out a little bit. Use deck 4 on submersible side. Allows deck 4... Okay. On the submersible side also... Yeah, okay. This is the add deck 3. Deck 4 as an option. We're going to do that. So we have more spaces to look. Before we have to go to the cargo hold. Hello, Echo Drake. How you doing? I wanted to make a model just for the fun of it so bad. Yeah, it's cool, I think. Next sketch, another stream coming out. Self-missing is still hour 30 minutes already passed. That's fine. I plan on going on a little longer, too. Option randomizer? There might be one. Not really sure. Okay, let's... Wait. You can mess with the Brute's color? We're gonna make him blue. Okay, we're gonna make the flashlight green. Oh, wait, random... Wait, no, random flashlight colors. That sounds way more fun. Random glow stick colors. Yes. I think we'll make the ship lights... We'll keep the ship lights the same, though. Game mode settings. Okay, now this is all fine. Glow stick hunt. Yeah, this is all, like, mini-game stuff. I'm planning to just stick with the regular game, mostly. But what else can I do with the monsters? Overpowered hunter. Always sets up traps when they have a chance to. Aggressive hunter always comes out immediately after setting up traps. You know, let's turn that on so that hunter games aren't boring as shit. Hunter will make fewer noises when searching for the player after exiting event. That sounds kind of fun and fits with the stealthy killer. At the same time, though, if it's going to be more aggressive, I don't know if I want that. Brute Fire Shroud, I'd like to see what that's like. Varying monster sizes. I think I'm good. Monsters search randomly instead of always going near the player. Alerting monster will still cause it to go to your position. I think I'll leave that off. I'm only having 2 monsters here. How did you install this mod? You tried, but it didn't end up working. You just kind of copy all the files into the game's files. It should have instructions on the download page. How long are you going? Don't know. We'll have to see. I remember you from the Hightail stream. Did I join the Hightail stream? You have 1K hours. Next boss is slapping a random meme on a 2D floating grass, polluting most of the workshop. His NPCs are much better. It's a difference of opinions. He's blue because he's full of sorrow. Alright, and then all of this is just messing with that. We do have Sparky enabled, right? Yes, we do. Use custom Sparky music. Can't wait. Alright, let's do this. Actually, wait. Inventory size. Unlock player head. What's that mean? Oh, okay. Sure. We can look directly down at the player model. Disable running. Oh no. Player stamina mode. Oh man, do I want that? Okay, you know what? We're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna turn off the chase buff. There we go. Because I feel like that was messing up the thing. Okay, sorry. I know we'll get back to the game eventually. I'm just looking at all these options. Spawn with submersible items. That could be fun. Like, you give yourself the items, and then you have to try and get there and activate it through, like, the Sea of Fiends. Add Molotov? Oh, hell yes. And add Smoke Grenade? Yes, give us new items. Better smashables. Will not break when they impact with only a small velocity. Yes. Unsmashables make smashables never smash. That's fine. Okay, yeah, we got freaking new items. Hell yeah. Alright, I think this will be fun. So we have, yeah, we're going in with 2 monsters. 2 monsters at once, chance of a Sparky, with different colors. This should be fun. Let's do this. I could try one of the challenges afterwards. Give monsters a slow aura. Yeah, like it's like a slow down field. If you're in that range, you can't move as fast. I feel like that could just be kind of annoying. So, probably not. Overpowered flare gun. Was that an option? I should have taken a look at that. Actually make the freaking flare gun useful. What if it's just 2 brutes? It could be, but hopefully it'll be 2 different monsters. You know how much it surprised me one of the running JJ brothers ran going, you? Oh, was an option? Sweet. I better turn that back on next time. I'm surprised y'all are able to read the text with how... we got a green flashlight! Oh, I love this. I love this mod. But this mod's amazing. Everyone who plays Monstrum on the regular should have this mod. It is very cool. It's like, it's exactly what I wanted, too. Because, like, one of my big problems with Monstrum is that it kind of just... After a while, there's just, like, there's nothing new to see when the game could have so much more to it. There's so much untapped potential with this game. And they either just didn't explore for whatever reason, or, you know, you could just keep adding more and more content to this game until it's this huge whole thing. You know, I appreciate they wanted to keep the scale low, and, like, they developed the game as much as they felt like it, but it still feels like something's missing. It feels exactly the same as the early access version that released back in 2015. And it still feels like an early access game, even though it's fully released, so yeah, it's just weird. Green flashlight. I should probably randomize the lights on the ship, too. We'll do that next time. Another screenshot of the cat who knocked over some plants or whatever. Doesn't really narrow it down. There's a lot of cat screenshots of them doing nefarious crimes. Yeah, they tried to compete with Dead by Daylight instead of making an actual proper sequel with more content. And that is quite disappointing. But, you know, they've learned from it. They've learned they probably can't take down Dead by Daylight's empire, so flare gun. We don't have overpowered flare gun turned on. Right, these are better now, right? Still haven't seen a Molotov yet, but... Oh, hi, Fiends! So one of the monsters is a Fiend, good to know. Oh, he's coming this way. I'm gonna shut that door and lock it, because why not? Fiend can just unlock the doors, but still. That was Twitter, I think. Lake Ink evolved again? Again? Where's you go from? About way more items, monsters, maybe even maps. Too bad they've fricked up the sequel. I think adding maps is a trick because the game's setting is, like, pretty much perfect for a horror game. It's like, you know how most horror games, you're asking questions like, but why didn't you just do this? Why didn't you just, like, bust out the window and break free? Why didn't you call the cops? Like, almost every horror game, even the best ones, even Stay Out of the House, my favorite, has that, where it's like, in the beginning... Fiend's down here, isn't he? Oh, well, let me go this way, then. At the beginning, it's like, your character wanders into the fucking evil murder house, and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you going in there? It's to help save a dog, I know, but it's like, you should call for help first, then go back for the dog. Or perhaps don't even get close enough to let the dog get curious and get inside in the first place. Because, like, the first time you lay eyes on that house, you know it's trouble. You know, it's an absolute mess. The windows are painted red and shit. And it's, like, the one illogical thing in that game. Who knocked over my onions, cat? Even better reaction got from the onions, cat. It's the first memory. Can you fuck off, camera? Gonna stay out of the house right now. Nice PS1 aesthetic. Yeah, that's the Puppet Combo style. It's not just exclusive to Puppet Combo, though. You know, many other games do it, but... I feel like it was popularized by Puppet Combo. Back in around... I want to say that was 2016 where the games got big. Yeah, but no, and like, with this game, it's like, this makes perfect sense why we are helpless, why we have to figure things out ourselves, why we have to do things ourselves. Like, all the objectives that pop up in the journal they don't feel arbitrary. They feel like the natural steps towards figuring out what to do in this situation we're stuck in. Like, some of the logistics of the world don't make much sense. Like, why, for example, why are the cameras sounding the alarm when they see us, a human, not the monster? And how are the cameras automatically detecting stuff anyway? But that's easy to suspend your disbelief on. Because, like, it's not really tied into the plot. It's just a part of the gameplay. And, you know, there's the fact that, oh, you wake up and you have amnesia and you don't remember anything. Like, it's a pretty common horror game trope, but still, I think it works. And I think that for the most part, the setting is perfectly understandable. And, like, the actions you take throughout escaping are perfectly understandable. Oh, wait, let's see what color glow stick we have. Ooh, blue. Oh, I like that. It's all icy. Also a little laggy, which is kind of weird. That door's open. I didn't open that. Well, I know what the second monster is. It's the Hunter. Got the Fiend and the Hunter. This should at least be more interesting than just the Hunter by himself. At some point, though, I might just spawn Sparky and see what he's like. So the Fiend is definitely coming this way. Don't know how I feel about that. Feel a little nervous about that. Markiplier made every game pop off, yeah. Popularized by hit indie boomer shooter Ultra Kill. Yep, definitely. Wasn't the other way around at all. Don't think FNAF would have a movie if Mark didn't cover the game. Potentially. I would say that, like, no, man, everyone covered the game. I was probably going to get there eventually, but now, when I first got into Five Nights at Freddy's, I was watching Markiplier's videos, so, yeah. Oh shit, the Hunter's out. So when the Hunter lays a trap, it now exits automatically. And it's wandering right in here, because of course it is. But it's gonna find me in this locker. I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna run smack into the Fiend. Just SCP-079's in here in this game too. The laggy glow stick of doom and despair. Close? Is something nearby? If any of you haven't seen Markiplier's playthrough of the game called The Curse of Blackwater, it's a really old playthrough, but some of the comments he makes throughout it are really funny. I reference them quite often. There's especially one funny moment where he accidentally says snelthily instead of stealthily. Moving so snelthily. I love it. Hunter is tweaking a little bit, but it's fine. Okay. That went better than I thought it would. Oh, well, Fiend is still around. Oh, dear God. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I think we're gonna go upstairs, and we're gonna, yeah, I'm trying to avoid running into the Fiend. I don't know how doable that is. I know up is safe, though. I love this green flashlight. Okay, what we have up here? What's the situation? Snelthily. Moving so snelthily, and I think there's one playthrough of his, old playthrough of his, where he sees, like, the word close. Hi, Fiend! Hey, don't mind if I drop this fuel can on your head, do you? No? Okay, not gonna pay it any mind. Do you see me? Oh, he does. Oh, here's me looking all the way down and all the way up. Yeah, I can see into my neck. Well, good luck pathfinding our way up here, Fiend. I think you're gonna give up partway through, but I wish you luck regardless. Hello, everybody. My name is Welcome. Yeah, I think there's one point in that playthrough, potentially, where Markiplier sees the word close written on the wall, and he's like, is something nearby? Close? Great fun. You just phased through the fucking door. Did you see that? Or did he? No, wait, I think he opened it. It was weird perspective. Okay. SCP-953 to SCP Secret Laboratory? I did not see that. That's neat. I don't know what 953 is. Okay, Hunter, you better not be down here still. This is actually kind of fun. I like having two monsters hunting you. Drop this, I guess. We'll pick this up. We'll go. Can't remember who I originally watched play FNAF. For a while, I watched this channel. I can't remember his name. He did Minecraft content, and every video began with, like, this video is made for educational purposes. I don't know if any of you guys remember him, but he played FNAF, and I think while he was doing that, he gave a ton of fun facts about, like, animatronics in real life, which I think was pretty cool. And I watched him play it in particular, because he was a channel who didn't swear, and my parents didn't want me watching anyone on YouTube who swore at the time. Even though I never said a single swear word myself. Oh, you're safer in the door if you drop onto it. Right, the game detects if you collision with the floor instead of that. Panic, panic, panic. FNAF 3 Mark Reviewed subjects, he had 25k, 250k on his original channel. Nice. Her little boy. Looked up 953, and the very first image on Google is the Varipper Helltaker style? Sure, I don't know what that is, but that's a thing. Hello, Abyssrian. Ah, Deck 4. Never before seen. Huh, get it? Never before seen? I don't need more gas. I need fucking bolt cutters. Every run of this, I have gotten the keys, 2 gas cans, no bolt cutters. Every time. I don't really like the 953 article, to be honest. Well, I don't know what 953 is. Maybe I should read it on... Do we read 953 on stream? Do we do an SCP reading on stream? And after you watch may have been Jacksepticeye. I remember watching a bit of Jacksepticeye back then. I would always, like, wear headphones when watching videos because, like, you know, I didn't want my parents knowing that I was watching people who swore. I would always sneak it past them, but, like, if I ever didn't have access to headphones, I was basically shit out of luck for who I could watch. Thanks for doing it much track for Mark play it. Mark Yamash put him on the community who's demanding he play it. We're talking about FNAF's success and who it's owed to. FNAF 3 is kind of mid, but the design concept in the teaser looks pretty, if not very cool. Alright. Cool. As a potent glow stick, yeah, its color is very, very odd looking, but very nice. I wouldn't be opposed to an SCP article reading. Yeah, I could put on a voice for it. I could do my best Vulcan impression. Stop with the bub satteries. Well, that sucks. Okay, Fiend's coming from this direction. Let's run! Hunter, I forgot I was up against 2 monsters. There's an ARG? Is there an ARG? What is Secret Lab cooking up? What is Hunter doing in those vents? 354 would be a fun one to do. I still actually have to watch a Vulcan video. I've never done it. I don't know why. Hi, Fiend. Alright, I guess you're there. On the SCVS Secret Laboratory lore. There's lore for Secret Laboratory? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They're putting lore in everything these days. Oh my god. Well, as I'm running throughout the cargo hold, I'm gonna be... What happens if you have 2 monsters chasing you at the same time with this mod? Is there, like... Does their chase music stack? Guess I'll have to see. Gotta keep running, though, for now. Meh. Second ARG, you were there for the 0791. 079? SCP Secret Laboratory lore. Would you say it's the best part of the game? Secret Lab is one of those games where no one who plays it... People play it all the time, but no one actually seems to enjoy it anymore. Just like Dead by Daylight, just like... Honestly, like Rainbow Six Siege, all those online multiplayer games. People play them all the time, yet they constantly say it sucks. Like, find something better to do with your life, then. There's plenty of better games out there. Music in the entire game is based on the monster now. Yeah, if you get chased by a monster... I don't know where that is. I'm gonna go down here. That's the hunter breaking out of a vent. The background ambience is based on what monster you're up against. I'm just wondering how it works in this mod. If it's like, it'll be replaced by the other monster's theme, or maybe the monster who saw you most recently gets the chase music. FNAF is good on its own merits, though, so I think it would have blown up regardless. It's also inevitable that people played it. Mark played it. Yeah, I think FNAF would have... I mean, like, would it have gotten as big? Maybe not. But, like, it still would have been a hit, even if Markiplier didn't play it. Those things need at least a bit of lore, otherwise the simple question of why can break basically all immersion. I guess. This is a bright-ass glow stick. Would a bright-ass glow stick make you feel better? Oh, by the way, guys, I should let you know, because I'm sure many of you are wondering where in the goddamn hell is my next video. I have information. It's getting there. I have finished the script, and I am planning to record voiceover and start editing it tomorrow. And my eventual goal is to release it next week. So there you go. And I guess for all of you special... I thought that was... You see that, like... You see that piece of metal here? I thought that was the Fiend's head poking around the corner. The Fiend is nearby, so I should watch the heck out, but... I think he's, like, right out there. That's spooky. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Anyway, I may as well spoil what it is for all you people as a reward for watching this stream and enjoying my content. I'll let you know what the video is going to be about, because like you might know, it's about night blights, but what exactly? It's a challenge run-ish video where I beat night blights without sprinting, and I explain how to do it, because it's actually not too hard, and I think it makes for an interesting like exploration of how that game works. Okay, I was really far away from those eggs, but I guess that works. As a part of the strategy explaining process, I do kind of go over how the game works behind the scenes, which is why it has kind of a technical explanation to it, even though I don't know how that code works. Hurry up, Cracks Whip. I know. I need to beat this game faster. I need to get good. Sweet, looking forward to it. Taking your headphones off, no spoilers for you. Awesome. Well, the spoilers done now, so you can put them back on if you want. But yes, that is what it's going to be. I don't know how long it's going to take to edit. We'll have to see. From the length of the script, it looks like it's going to be about at least 35 minutes long. Perhaps 40 minutes. We got a reward because we're good. Yep. Fine-a-fucking-ly! Let's go! Oh my god. How long does it take to get some stupid bolt cutters? Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Because the final escape sequences where you have to activate them and they make loud noises and you have to distract the monsters, I'm used to doing them with only one monster chasing you, but now I have two. So... Thank you for letting Echo Drake know. I should have done that. Good at choosing nostalgic horror games, especially the good and memorable ones. I felt like Night Blights was forgettable to a lot of people, because I've never seen anyone bring it up since then, but I guess, you know, I posted that one teaser for it, and then I got a bunch of comments saying, oh my god, I remember this game, yeah. That was cool, that was surprising. I guess just because, like, all the horror games I enjoy are those old kind of nostalgic ones. Alright, let's fucking go. Snip! Snip! Snip. You don't know what that is? Fair enough. It had two entire separate releases. I feel like more people might remember the initial release of Night Blights back in 2014. That version was made specifically to be a student project, so it was not as refined as the version on Steam, but it got more plays and more views back in the day than the 2016 one did. Snippety snip, snippety shrimp. It's on Steam? Yes, it is. It is $7, and I would recommend it. It's good. Only thing that kind of sucks about it is that the final night of the game, it's kind of like the final boss, is a little too RNG-based. Beating it is kind of a headache as a result of that, but other than that, I think it's good. First try cart, yes, we got good luck on this. Alright, now it's time to figure out how we're gonna do this final sequence with two monsters. Because, difference between helicopter and submarine. If monsters will destroy the fuel pump because it makes a lot of noise, but if the helicopter's fully fueled before then, it won't matter and we can still take it out. The monsters don't destroy the helicopter. For the submarine... Thought I heard the Fiend. For the submarine, if they destroy that console even after it's done, that will prevent you from leaving because you need to hit the start, you need to hit the button to send the submarine into the water. And so they can destroy it after its process is done, but they, and prevent you from escaping there. But this one, fortunately, we are safe for a little while. I hope Hunter can't climb over this. Hunter is already out. Makes sense, he is in aggressive mode. Oh god. Oh god. They're gonna team up on me, they're gonna destroy this. The Fiend's gonna destroy this while Hunter... Oh! There's Fiend! Okay, no. Okay, we're going this way. Oh no, I'm dead. No, I'm not! Oh god. Gee! I don't know how close they were. I gotta make sure they're both following me. Okay, yes, they are. Okay, yes. Okay, plan is working. I can't believe I didn't die there. Holy shit, I trust that helicopter looks structurally sound. Yeah, it's fine. Does the job. So one thing the game does here, I think is kind of interesting, is it increases the volume of the monster's noises to make them sound a lot closer to you than they actually are. Nightblights is literally Gremlins. I love them both. Yeah. Very Gremlins inspired. Yeah, so like the Hunter right now, it sounds like he's on top of me, but nah, he's lagging behind. Okay, I think by the time I get back up, the helicopter should be done. If evil, why fiend-shaped? If evil, why cute and fuzzy? Knock them out cold, if only. Alright, helicopter's done. Fiend, you better not. Thank you, Fiend. Alright, I turned on the stamina. Oh no. Okay, good thing I didn't run out there. Perfect. Friend-shaped. What just happened? I was running around the monsters. Alright, now we gotta make 3 monsters. We're gonna keep adding monsters until we get Sparky. Keep adding monsters, we're gonna randomize the ship colors. We can skip this, who cares? Alright, the Fiend got chosen for the ending sequence, probably because he's the first one to spawn. Alright, cool, thank you. Hunter would probably sound that loud because it's not doing a good job softly hitting the ground. Yeah, but it's like the game will increase its volume in that sequence. Its footsteps are louder when the helicopter is starting up than it is normally, to make it sound like it's close to you. Alright, let's do 3. Could also just do 2 and make one of them Sparky. Let's do that. I want to see a Sparky, and I'm not going to wait on this game's freaking RNG to give me one. So there we go. We're going to do that. The Brute spawns, he'll have a Fire Shroud. Give Fiend a slow aura. Give all monsters a Fiend aura. Oh, gives all monsters a Fiend aura to disrupt lights like the Fiend does. Let's do it. Let's do it. All monsters teleport through doors, not just the Fiend. He can do that? Oh, okay. I thought for a second that's just a modded thing. Hello, Netscape Photo, how you doing? Monsters will continue until morale improves. 5 million fiends. Oh no. Sparky difficulty preset. What is this? User. Medium. Sure. I don't know. What does that mean? Sparky EMP. So Sparky can do EMPs too? Start with AI having control. Oh, okay. No, this is just game mode shit. We don't care. Level generation. Wait. Color. Okay, we're going to do random ship generic light colors. Let's go. What about utility settings? Oh my god, there's a debug mode? Enable mod. Let me just turn that off real quick. Monster radar shows distance to the nearest monster. Cannot run at the same time as other text displaying options. That's fine. We don't need that. Break the game lightly. Break the game heavily. I love that. Even before level... References monster to null even before level generation is finished, and that breaks the game, apparently. Alright, I think that's good. Wait, save. Yes, save. Let's do this! New monster time! Let's do it! Thought the Fiend aura was the blue effect when he chases you. No, that's a base ability. I think what their modded version is like, if you're near the Fiend, you are slowed. I remember Netscape. I don't remember Netscape, honestly. Random bullshit, go! The real-time corruptions are what? If the Fiend has you in his line of sight, he'll, like, attack you with these tendrils from far away. It's like a long-range attack, and he hit me with it. He stunned me as I was running away from him. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, this is gonna look weird. I'm going to enjoy this. We got, oh, just a normal green glow stick. I think it's a little greener than usual. Blue flashlight, though. Purple lighting. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is cool, actually. This reminds me of, like, a haunted house. They'd have, like, purple lighting. Oh, my God. This is so weird. I love it. Okay, let's get more glow sticks. Could always use more glow sticks. Oh no, the break game option. I don't know what that is. I haven't messed with it. Okay, what's in there? Chain spool. I'll get that. That's good. I beat the submarine once. I'm probably not going to do it again for the rest of the stream because it's fucking annoying. I don't like the submarine. This is the party ship. Does seem more like hell with the random lights. Pink lights would have been better, probably. Could go with like all pink lights around the whole ship. But then again, I think it's like... Oh no, it's random for each light. I think you can set them all to be one color, though. Hello, Revs. Just subscribe because, sorry. Because I saw the SCP-EX video. Since when are you a VTuber? Since a few weeks ago by now. I just decided to do this because I thought it would be cool. I thought it would add a new charm, a new flair to my streams, and so far I think it has. I don't know about you all, but, you know. We have a Brute. Okay, so the Brute has a Fire Shroud ability that we'll be seeing for the first time here. He's a little angry. Is that a smoke? That's a smoke grenade. Smoke... It has the icon of a Smashable, but okay, it's a smoke grenade. Awesome. Hello, Snowbrawler. Am I really your favorite content creator? If so, that's awesome. How you doing, Snowbrawler? Hisamaru Rave mode, yeah. Brute is also blue. That's right, we made the Brute blue. Where is he? Hey, Brute! Hey, Brute! Why is he, like, running around all over the place? Running around at the speed of sound. Want to see him. I hear him in this direction. These hallways look so cool with the lighting. I love it. Let me know if this game's a little too dark, by the way. Blute, yes. We'll see him at some point. I'm sure we'll encounter him. Oh, God. Wait, no. They all do this. I said it so they all do this. Right. What the fuck is... Okay. Oh, what? Excuse me. There's fire on the ground. What am I... Oh, no. I hear Fiend. I hear the Fiend. And now there's new music? What is this music? What's this music playing? Is that Sparky? Is that Sparky's chase theme? I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't know what that was. It's exactly like Sonic the Hedgehog. Also, Brute did not look very blue. I think the game is too dark. Can you darken the lighting? I think so. Here, 1 second. I'm gonna mess with settings real quick. So, I can do that. Is that fine? Yeah, I can kind of see how that's a little bright. I guess I could turn it down to fit better with the mood of the game. Sure. There we go. Bing, bang, boom. Let's get back into this. So that was interesting. I think I'm going to go upstairs. We're going to go to deck 4 instead. How about that? White and red also, who the hell is Sparky? We're about to find out. I have him spawned in. Sparky was an unused monster that original developers were going to add, and the modders here have re-implemented him into the game. I think Sparky may have been a beta version of the Fiend, from what I can tell. Did not realize that there was Steam right there. Just got here and modding all this. What all did you do? This is a mod called Extended Settings that lets you tweak all of this stuff. I have a link to it in the description. That's a Molotov. We have a Molotov, everybody. That is a Molotov and a half. Can't wait to use the Molotov in the next freaking group of rats I see. Like this is Amnesia the Bunker or something. What color is this glow stick? They seem to have like 3 possible colors. Green, blue, or pink. That's all we've seen. And orange, I guess. Uh-oh. No, okay, that's all good. We're all good, we're all good, we're all safe. I don't know why I'm not encountering any monsters, actually. They should be kind of following me, right? The lighting just hid, the blue lights were out, and blue is already quite dark. Could be. It could be the way I have his color set up. You just can't see anything. Okay, what just happened? Oh, Brute's right below me. That's what that's telling me. Because he has that fire shroud thing. Hi? No, his light is still orange. Aw, man. Whatever. Let's go up. Let's go to crew upper decks. Why not? Remove all lighting from VTuber model, just be a black silhouette. I did that before, and I pretended to be 106. Feels like the club with the differently colored lights. Yeah, kind of. Look at this! Helicopter mood lighting. I love it. It's fantastic. New Vegas Strip goes hard. Lighting it just reminds me of Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, this is the New Vegas Strip's new famous boat exhibit thing. There we go. It's just taking a drink. Is that? I thought that was the Fiend's head through the door. Thank goodness it was not. Hiya! Do not have... Nope. Okay, we're gonna go put this in Deck 7 right away. And then we're gonna start exploring the upper decks. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, we're hiding. I'm surprised that the multiple monster thing is not causing as many problems as I expected. Like, there's still routes you can take. It's not like you're being shoved into dead ends all the time. Hi. That's good. I'll leave you there. What about the Blute's body? Potentially. But I thought the thing said cone light color. Ah! Why are you right there on the other side of the frickin' door? Eyes of your avatar glowing, aren't they? Yeah, a bit. I mean, they're glowing less now, because I turned my brightness down. Alrighty, let's keep going up. Duct tape in the fridge? Almost sounded like I said duct tape in the fridge. Is there any duct tape in the fridge? Hello, duct tape up here in the fridge? The frigerator of the boat? You know, the one? Hi, Brute! That is cool. So I guess when the Brute sees you, he, like, leaves fire on the ground that hurts you. That's really weird, but cool. 2 Brutes and a Sparky? I don't know, I feel like there's been only 1 Brute so far, but it's entirely possible you're correct. Okay, well, we have an issue. Okay, it does not affect flashlight, it seems. The other monsters having other auras doesn't seem to affect flashlights. Could be wrong about that, though. Let me... Wait, what? Okay, no, that is coming from above me. He saw me! Neat. Hope I don't run into another monster. Just gonna go in here. There we go. Duct tapes, the famous kids show. Yeah, you know. Yeah, no, the flashlight isn't a... Or is it? I can't tell. You win this one, you have to force Sparky for the next monster. I've found like 1 escape item, so I don't know if I'm winning this one. He lost me on the way. Wow. Monstrum Extended Settings mod? More like Monstrum Break the Brute's Pathfinding mod, am I right? Is he right outside that door? Okay. Yeah, I have forced Sparky. Sparky should be in this game. Somewhere. We just haven't seen him yet. It's much easier to tell when the Brute is coming with that fire shroud thing. The flashlight is affected. Yeah, it's not as affected as it is by the Fiend, though, I've noticed. I feel like I look a little too blue with this lighting. I don't know. I look like your phone has dimmed its screen or something. I don't know what good lighting settings for models are, though, so yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep going around this floor, because, yeah. I hear humming. It sounds like Fiend. Don't know if it is or not. Sounds like that could be two brutes, actually. Their footsteps are overlapping. Or there's a lot more stomping going on than usual. Okay, good, you're... Oh, but that's definitely Fiend humming. Or at least it's the same sound. Could be Sparky, though. Okay, going under you. My god, they're all here. They're all, like, collecting. They're all congregating. It's spooky. I don't like it. What color flashlight is this? Oh, boring. Okay. Boring color. You go down to one monster, yeah. I'm hoping we see him this time. Hoping we see something new. Alright, trash can? Sometimes the game puts the helicopter keys in the trash can. Ah, we got sub-headlight. No thanks. I'll pick it up, but I don't want it. I may have just heard a new noise. Is that helicopter key? No, it's not. Game's lagging a lot. Probably because I have 3 monsters active. Running their spaghetti code all at once. Alright. I think what I heard was just the Fiend's breathing. Sounds like he's coming from that way. Is he? Spooky scary. Spooky scary. 4 monsters, 2 Sparkies. Yeah, basically. 4 random monsters plus 2 extra Sparkies, for good measure. I'm already tall enough to not be able to see out the lockers properly. Didn't make sense in Pokemon all these decades ago. I don't know what that was. Was I saying something? Alright, let me brave the halls. I hear Fiend humming. I'm very confused. Whoa, wait, whoa, what? There's sparks following me. What? Is Sparky a recolored brute? Did they make Sparky a recolored brute? Is that what I am discovering today? Is Sparky just a recolored brute? It's entirely possible, because yeah, once that guy saw me, it ran away, and then those sparks appeared on the floor. And that's the same thing that happened down in the basement. I guess that's Sparky! Alright, well, kind of hoping for like a unique model, but I get that would be hard. That would be hard to put in. Who'd throw away that crap? Who'd throw away the helicopter keys? I don't know. Some people, they're so disorderly. Hello? Why are you running? Why are you running? It's scary and I don't know why you're running. So what is all this? Does this hurt? Doesn't seem to hurt. I don't know. I'm not sure I understand Sparky. Oh, I'm being damaged. Yeah, sure. What? Why am I damaged? Huh? 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 I'm not sure I understand, as Siri would say on Apple. Okay, well, I guess we found out what Sparky is. I could pop into a normal run with, like, just a Sparky and nothing else, and we could see how they really work. Maybe don't stand on those for long. So is Sparky the source of those little flames on the floor? I guess so? Hi, Brute, what's up? Or, you know, one of you's not a Brute, but close enough. You'll be a Brute in my heart forever. Okay, I got helicopter keys. Sick nasty. Ignalis. I'm lagging a lot as well, if you can't tell. Oh, and I'm dropping. Yeah, okay. we're back. Can confirm stream was dying, though. For a little bit. We're back now. Ooh, fuel can. Shit. I'll drop that, I guess. No, actually, no. Let's drop that and take the fresh one. Probably, like, right out there, isn't he? If you walk on it, he goes towards it? Perhaps. We'll have to mess around with this guy. Okay, the Fiend is definitely here, so that's confirmed. I'm not sure this game is taking too kindly to having 3 monsters running around. Yeah, it's getting choppy. That's okay, though. As long as it doesn't start causing stream problems. And it's not, so far. Everything will be okay. Oh, I have stamina, right. I turned that on for some reason. Why did I do that to myself? I don't know. Good thing the Fiend is slow as hell. There might be a monster around here, though, because the lights are dark. The lights are dark around here, and I don't think I like that. Okay, we're back. We're back. How many monsters till the game breaks my stream? Yeah. I mean, it makes some sense. Sparky was an unfinished monster. So, like, makes sense he wouldn't exactly be in a very finished state even in the mod, but still. Like... I guess his data was left over in the code, and they were just like, let's throw this in as a bonus. For people who are really enjoying themselves and they want another monster that behaves weirdly and just looks like the Brute. Yeah, because I think that one Brute guy we saw running away had sparks coming out of his face instead of lava. Okay, let's go to deck 2. Gonna click loads of times because I feel like it. How is the Fiend still after me? Dude, give it a rest. Did I turn on persistent monsters by accident? Why is the Fiend still after me? Uh-oh. Hope we're not bugged to have this music playing until the end of time. Alright, what else do we need? What else do we need for this weird Monstrum run to end? Well, that's exactly what I need. That and another can of fuel, and then we'll be all set. Come on, game. I know how much you like to spawn fuel. Spawn fuel for me. Precursor to the Brute. Oh, interesting. He was, like, gonna be the first monster? Yeah, we might have bugged Fiend chase music for the rest of the game. That's alright. It's a catchy beat. It's my jam. Hello, Onyxa. How you doing? Does that happen often? No, but it should really be done by now. The Fiend should have lost me by now. That's why I think it's weird. I think I may have had this bug happen before as well. I had one weird bug playing this game on Mac where, oh yeah, the Fiend didn't have any chase music. Like, he would start chasing me, and then the game would go completely silent. But the rest of his music worked fine. It was just his chase that didn't. Grab is simply too enormous to move through the corridors and doorways effectively, turned into an AI test monster and dubbed Sparky. Interesting. Sparky the test dummy. Alright, we don't necessarily have to finish this run. I would kind of like to mess around with Sparky in a new run, see how he works. We can even add 2 of them if need be to spice things up. Yeah. And also because this run's getting real choppy. I think I'll do that. I think I'll just stop this run here and we'll go check out Sparky in a special game, just see exactly what he is and what he's like. Yes, I would like to exit to the main menu. Thank you. Wow, look, the game's running at a frame rate. That isn't terrible. Alright. Give us a Sparky. Let's see what he's like. Bye-bye. It's me, Mario. Hi, Brute. I didn't realize they include the monsters on the loading screen in this mod. Alright, it is now 9 p.m. Spirit of Blitz 3D is in this game. Honestly, I kind of get what you mean. It's 9 p.m. I don't know what else I want to do. I guess I could check out some of the challenges in the game. In the mod. Try to beat one of them. I know that there's one that's like, it's a smoky ship. So, Could always try to beat one of those and then have that be the end. Alright, how are we doing, Sparky? Or you guys could give me a fun idea for based on the settings that you've seen for what I should be doing. And I'd even accept if it was like spawn 40 random monsters, though that would probably like crash the game. Could be fun. Could be very fun. Okay. I did not know that could spawn up there. I don't know if I've ever seen that spawn up there before. That is interesting. Okay. Didn't know it could just be on the little fancy wooden shelf. It even had like these... What do you call the things that hold up a shelf? The shelf holder. It had fancy shelf holders. Yeah, that's good. I kind of want to see how Sparky interacts with noisemakers. Thought that was a figurine on the desk. That is not. Spawn monster and spawn room. That is a good idea. I want the Molotov. Molotov is way cooler than a submarine item. Still haven't actually used this yet. I'm assuming I know what it looks like, though. We saw the fire spot on the ground before. Hey, another one. Can I stack them? You can't stack Molotovs? Oh. You can. I was just hitting the wrong part of it, I guess. Ah, my favorite bug. Every time, man. Every time this room spawns a clock in the wall. On random monsters, probably the last thing you do just in case it actually breaks things. Are you using an older version of the mod? Here it says the model was implemented. There was a setting that said, use in-dev model. So maybe, like, the non-in-dev model is the brute reskin, and the in-dev model was actually something different. Could always turn that on. Yep, the wall clock. The wall clock glitch. Ooh, we've got, like, an orange glow stick. Very warm lighting. I like it. Alright, Sparky, where are you? Sparky? Sparky? Show yourself. See, I thought for a second last time that Sparky was just like a wave of sparks flying across the floor at you. And like it was just this formless being. But I don't know, I guess I'll have to see. Sparky, you here? Cane spool in there, cool. Oh, I hear a door opening. That's definitely not fake. Let me see. The version of the mod I have is 0.6.0. So if they've updated it at all... Oh, Sparky! Okay, I think he has the fire shroud thing carried over from the brute, because his model is literally the brute. Oh, weird. His light is white. Okay, he's chasing me? Okay, so that... So yeah, it's a brute with extra steps. That's what Sparky is, apparently. I don't know. I'm not really sure. That felt very brute-like to me, the way he just charged at me. Alright, let me try using in-dev model. Yes, I would like to exit. Yes, exit. Yes, exit. Not exit the whole game, exit to menu. I guess the middle button was exit to menu. I thought that was like options or something. That's what it usually is. I mean to exit the entire game. Enjoy Elden Ring Beach, I guess. There you go. Curious how many are still watching. I don't show that number because it made me feel anxious in the past, so I just decided to stop showing that to myself. Alright, use in-dev Sparky model. Made by native with placeholder animations, the monster will not function normally. Good to know. Alright, let's turn off the fire shroud. Just in case that's causing any issues. Alright, then we're gonna go in again. He was so fast, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it kinda was. He also started doing the shoulder dash animation that he does whenever you're, like, hitting him with something, but I wasn't hitting him with anything. Oh, no, he was spawning fire and then getting hit on his own fire. Submersible requires uninterrupted time charging, providing monsters unaccounted for an ample opportunity to interfere. I like how they added more loading screen tips to this game, and they're just as useless as they normally are. So. Alright. Cool. Wow, this game's actually running at a bearable frame rate. Look at this. Holy shit. Never thought I'd see 60 FPS again. I just got a duct tape on room 2. That's good. Room 1, I mean. Alright. I think after this, I'll do one final round that goes crazy. I might remove Sparky just because he's kind of weird. I'll go one final round that goes crazy. I'm going to have, like, 5 random monsters. We're going to set all the ship lights to red. I could change around some of the items. I can do a second crew upper deck, which I think would be fun. We're gonna do chase speed buff for everyone. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts out there. And I could do like a couple of attempts to that, and then we can end stream. But yeah, right now I just kind of want to see what this is like. Yak Russell, hello, Yak Russell, how you doing? I'm playing a Monstrum mod that does weird things. That's what's going on. I spawned on deck 4. Oh, I didn't know that was a possibility. You have that setting turned on. Okay. Monstrum scary mode. Yeah. Monstrum nightmare difficulty. Bolt cutters in there. That's good. Let me get Sparky to break that down. He's probably spawned in by now, right? What mod is it? It is the Monstrum Extended Settings mod. With or without stamina. Might want to turn off stamina. You raise a good point. I forgot I turned that on at all. Why is there a room behind that locker so random? I think that was placed there to barricade. Like, your character or your character and someone else, perhaps, in the past, like, barricaded themselves in that room. I'm so glad that I can visibly dance on screen now. That's really fun. Monstrous difficulty. You're right, that should be the name of it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, seems Sparky doesn't give a shit about noisemakers? I can pick up the radio through the door somehow. I don't know how, but I have it back now. Alright, Sparky. Alright, Sparkalicious, where are you? Sparkalicious. I'll stop calling you that once you show yourself. Oh, he's here, okay. Sparkalicious. What is happening? Why is he, like, running in place? Hold on. What is happening? Where is he? I think he's, like, stuck in a wall somewhere. Hold on. Huh? He might be on deck 4. Arm finger tracking as well. I don't think this software provides that, unfortunately. Okay, here he is. What the fuck were you doing up here, my man? He did not like Sparkalicious. Did not. What in the fuck is that? This is the in-dev model, remember. It looks like Shrek. Wait. Okay. Okay, I'll be honest, that looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. Why did this guy run away from me before? He's clearly chasing me now. Still uses brute noises, but that's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, that's creepy, and I'm gonna die, probably. I'm probably gonna die. 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 Oh my god, he has better pathfinding than the brute did in the first run. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, I think I'm getting myself killed here a little bit. Chicken legs. Aw, mod hasn't been updated since 2022. That's sad. Damn, he fast. He's about as fast as the brute, which makes sense. This is kind of cool. Apparently the monster doesn't function normally, but I definitely prefer him having this model than just being a reskin of the brute. He's still technically a reskin of the brute, but yeah. He's a... Ah! I've been killed, apparently. Good to know. He has no animations. That makes sense. The death animations are tough to make. Alright, well. Operates like a tank, speeds up down long, always slows down when turning. Something like that. Oh, nice. Game of special art. Alright. Now, it is time. Turn things up to the max. You know what? I might keep Sparky in the roster. Just to make this interesting. Alright, so, first things first. 0. Turn this up to 5. We're gonna use in-depth Sparky model because that's cooler. Spawn monster in starter room. Sure, why not? Monster always finds you. Guarantees the monster will pull you out if it checks your hiding spot. Okay, so I think this makes it so the monster always checks yours. Let's do... Nah, not a fire shroud. Let's do... Overpowered hunter? No. I think aggressive hunter will be fine. Many monsters mode. Instead of having all monsters, setting will switch monsters in and out throughout the route. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's cool. You just switch around a smoke shroud. Kill the player when they stay too close to the monster. We're turning that on. Let's turn Sparky up to hard. Save that. Looks familiar to me for some reason. It could be like a stock model. Extended jump cooldown to stop the player from being able to jump in midair. You can jump in midair? Okay, let's turn off stamina. Where's stamina? Player stamina mode. Yeah, we're gonna turn that off. Overpowered flare gun. What does this do? Removes the cooldown. Lets it fire infinite flares and stun any monster. Yes, we're doing that. You can also do infinite fire extinguisher fuel to give us an edge against the 5 monsters we're about to be facing. Flares teleport monsters. Flares disable monsters. I think that's a little too powerful. Oh, but we could do that, actually. Have it be a bit balanced. And I wanted red ship lights, yeah. Thank you for the reminder. What a fast Stearns Prazzler. Red lights, red means scary. I'm gonna turn on flares teleport monsters, so if we find a flare gun, we're gonna be cooking. Actually, okay, if I'm gonna turn that on, I'm gonna say overpowered flare gun turns off. There we go. So flare gun will be very, very helpful, but not super duper helpful, you know? I guess we could turn that back to default, because it doesn't really matter. Let's do random brute light colors, why not? Random, no, we're going to do, hiya. There we go. Intensity multiplier, 3. Range multiplier, 2. Fuck yeah. Player item settings, yeah, we've already seen this. Okay. I think that'll be it. Let's do this. Actually, isn't there a way to spawn fog? Additional engine room workshops. Oh, okay, that's what it meant by workshop. No cameras, no steam. Oh, do I turn on overpowered steam vents? Is that what I said? I've never heard a word get butchered that hard. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. Would it make a difference to set the ship light's G and B component to 0 explicitly? Was it not? Probably not, but I'll do it. There we go. Also, wait, there's fog right here. We could do red fog. Yeah, fuck yeah. There we go. Deep red fog, if there is fog. I don't know how to turn on fog. How do you turn on fog? Yeah, use deck 4. Extend lower decks. Do I want a second, a deck 0? Sure, let's add a deck 0. Shuffled regions? Oh, that sounds fun. Dude, there's so much to this mod. I love this. No, no doors. Do I do no doors again? Oh, God. Stearns Prazzler, yeah, whatever that is. What is consistent? Always be the same. Okay. Neat. It's funny, but maybe do a legitimate quintuple take. My pronunciations tend to do that sometimes. Let's do no doors. This is gonna be a fast-paced, chaotic challenge. Let's fucking embrace it. Let's do this. Oh, God. This is gonna crash the game. This is gonna make the game run horribly. Prepare for, like, 20 FPS gameplay. I can't wait, personally, but maybe some of you can. Alright. Oh, it's taking a while. It has to add deck 0. May or may not do so successfully. How fast am I gonna die? First 5 minutes. Hey, wait. Hold on. Once we get into the game, I'm gonna set up live split. We're gonna see if y'all are right. It's taking a long time to... Deck 0 is a big thing, apparently. Okay. I'm excited to see Deck 0. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What the fuck did I do to this game? Alright, we're gonna put up Live Split? Yeah, they're gonna spawn in the spawn room, but I think they still take a while to spawn. Where's Live Split? There it is. Okay. It's on the stream. Let me go move it. Hey, so y'all can see it. Let me do this. And no, it doesn't work? No, it doesn't work? Okay, yes it does. Alright, let's go. Bam! This is ridiculous looking. I love it already. Oh, my frame rate. Oh, my frame rate. My poor frame rate. Code red. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, God. So yeah, the monster in the starter room does not spawn right away. And even if it did, I could probably just hide in there and wait until I'm done. Jesus, if... I don't even need a flashlight, dude. This is insane. This is me turning up the intensity to 3. This is what it gave me. Oh my god, I love it. So yeah, I've got plenty of time to start searching for the monster spawn. Has one spawned already? Oh god. I'm gonna move right past. Is that a thing? That's a cup. I can't really see where the items are. Evil Monstrum, yep. I think I gotta... If I die here and I do a second run, I gotta turn down the intensity a little bit, because this is a bit... this could probably give someone a headache. Unfortunately, can't turn down the intensity from in-game. It generated like this. Hey, I got my own timer. You don't need your timer. Virtual boy mode. Yeah, I could turn it, like, super bright green. Oh, I hear a Stompy boy. I don't know if it's Sparky or someone else. Someone's Stompy, though. What the hell was that? You saw that? What? Huh? That's not right. Okay. Alright, the virtual boy's not green. What is happening here? Oh, is this one of the, like, aura things I turned on? This is the smoke aura that monsters are supposed to have? What about... Wait, what's happening? Wait, why am I fiending? Why is the fiend... Wait, what? I think I need to turn off the smoke aura. This is not looking right. Game's not feeling well, indeed. I was getting fiend tentacles, implying I was being chased by the fiend. I don't even know anymore. I just alerted every monster to my location. That's fun. So welcome to my Monstrum Let's Play. Everything's normal. Nothing's cursed at all. Not one bit. Not even a little bit. It looks like there's a monster out there. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, man. You're seeing things. Hi, Hunter. Why am I getting fiends? What? Huh? Huh? I'm dead! What just happened? What just fucking happened? Hi, Fiend, you killed me, apparently. What the I think I have to go turn some settings down. Yeah, basically 2 minutes 40. Whoops. I gotta turn some settings down. How about we don't do that? How about not that? Oh my god, that was hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna turn intensity to 2, I think. Range, yeah, that can stay at 1. That's fine. Same things, though, otherwise. Yeah, I love the Fiend icon. Hello, Zimmy! Monstrum stream, hi, how you doing? Welcome in. My brain can't comprehend what just happened. I don't either. Like, the Fiend was seeing me, but he wasn't. I don't get it. Could be a bug with having multiple monsters. The game is just unprepared for it. I'd like to see this Deck 0 place. Very excited. Any day now, it will load. Any day now, it will load. No error notifications. Good to know. Thank you for the clarification. Think that's how the fog kills you? Oh, that makes sense. I forgot the smoke aura is supposed to kill you. Either way, it makes the game fucking impossible to see. This mod's beautiful, don't worry about it. It makes the game impossible to see, so I'm gonna turn it off regardless. There we go, thank you. Oh wow, frame rate is so much better already. I guess, yeah, the light intensity really did not like that. Yeah, this is cool. It's not as funny. I should probably turn up the range a little bit. It's not as funny as the other lighting was, but this is still cool. I like this. Alright, I gotta find items. Because, like, the way you're supposed to combat the smoke aura, I think, is you're just supposed to run away. You're not supposed to hide, you're not supposed to camp in the area, but that is so, like, against how I play Monstrum. I think for now, I'm just gonna turn that off. That's funny, light intensity shouldn't affect frame rate at all. I don't know. Yeah, especially if it's, like, baked lighting. The game bakes the lighting as it's generating. I don't think that's how that works, but, you know. It's, like, baked into the map. It's not really... It is dynamic, actually. So it could be that the game's dynamic lighting system is freaking out over the intensity, which would be funny. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave before... Ah! Fiend spawned right there! Okay. Yep. They were right. Monster spawns in the freaking starting room. Just more number you multiply the color within the shader. Probably. You're probably right. I'm gonna hide in here for a second. Hello, I can't really pronounce your name. How you doing? Change light intensity for flashlight on and off in the junk you made. I'm sure it's fun to mess around with that. Like one of those memes, like pick a random value in your game and change it, multiply it by 10 and see what happens. Whoa, this looks like brute lighting. Okay. I'm gonna put a... Ah, that works. Does it? That is the most pathetic-looking smoke I've ever seen. Is this supposed to hide me? Surely not, right? Oh god, I hear a stompy boy. I have a fire extinguisher, so... Worst comes to worst. I guess I should try this. Next chance I get. Calculates every photon. High intensity means more photon. Oh, is that an actual, like, term? I thought you were meaning, like, it's calculating every atom. What you think? Hello, I'm good. I hope you're good and everyone as well. Yep, I'm alright. Could be better, could be worse. Could be anything. Could even be John Cena! Da, 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 da. Alright, I'm good. Alright, gonna drop you off the edge. There a Fiend down there? No, okay. So we know Fiend is one of the monsters. I heard the stomping of what sounded like a brute or Sparky. We don't know because they make the same sounds. Hey, this closet spawned. Oh, that's a Sparky, I think. I think that's a Sparky. Oh, yeah. No, wait, that's a brute. His light color's randomized, I forgot. Okay. We definitely have a brute. Oh, it was a joke, okay. How did I miss that? Wait, what? Oh, I've never been up here. That's how I missed it. I do know photons are real. Stream is dying right now. Not a very good time. Okay, we got second thing. Hey, stream, can you stop dying? Would be nice. You could, you know, be alive. Not seeing the chat replay because it refuses to show up for some reason. And now it's 0 kilobits per second. Love it. Come on. Don't do this to me now. Keeps replaying the last 5 seconds. That's funny. Alright, well, I'm kind of waiting in a room anyway, so let me resume the game and let it play. The Fiend just went past. What is with my fucking internet today? Holy crap. Not only has it dropped frames often, it drops frames for a long fucking time. Okay, we're back in green. Go! God! That was close. Stream came back online just in time for y'all to see that. Hopefully. Let me grab these. Why did I dropped the air pump off the side? Am I an idiot? The air pump's supposed to go up there. Oh my god. Really did hurt the stream, I guess. Didn't seem like it should. We should be fine now. I'm gonna keep an eye on chat, see if everyone's actually caught up or not. Moving, okay, we do have a hunter. Makes sense. I spawned 5 monsters. Be surprised if we didn't have a hunter. All right, let me send a message to chat real quick. Stream should be fine now. If it isn't, try refresh. Okay, perfect. And dump both of these in. We could try to escape via helicopter while being chased by like 5 monsters. This is gonna work. Trust me, guys. This is gonna work. We're gonna live. We're gonna win. We're winners. Oh yeah, I gotta go find Deck 0. I wanna go there. I must see what Deck 0 is like. The fuck? Okay, cool. Okay, cool, Hunter. I guess you can spawn on that floor if you really want to. That's fine. Fine with me. It is tamed now. We have tamed the beast. She's a wild one. I'm sorry. Is this all Deck 3? This is the suckiest Deck 3 I have ever seen in my life. It's probably from the mod. But wow, that was the worst Deck 3 of all time. Not a single room. Y'all might be super behind right now, by the way. From how often the stream is lagged, it's entirely possible you could be whole minutes behind. Oh, that sucks. Let me go hide in this hole real quick. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Love to have brutes. It's hardly even a deck, it's just a hallway. I see, this isn't a hiding spot anymore. What? What? Are we... we all okay? Everyone alright in here? Is he leaving? Are they leaving? What the hell is happening? What is happening? Okay, there we go. What the fuck? Why you look like Barney? Because the glow stick was purple, I think. Barney is a hunter from Monstrum. He tries to kill you. Oh, that's cool. I love the eggs around this. Well, shall I give this challenge one more go? I guess so. Let's go. Let's give it one more go. Oh, that's a cool image of the Fiend. Like back there, you can see his eyes glowing. It's like 106. I'm gonna give this one more go, and then I'm gonna end. This has been super fun. I hope y'all have really enjoyed this stream. Let me know if you wanted me to stream more of this mod. Though, I think next week I'll be going back to Subnautica Below Zero. Because it's been a while, I want to keep going with that game. And it did win second place vote on the stream, so... on the poll. We may or may not be seeing Deck 0. From what I hear, based on settings, it's like it's accessible on Deck 4 somewhere. Probably on the upper deck side. No hiding? Apparently. I thought you could still hide in the cupboards with the doors open, and you can in vanilla, but apparently no doors changes that. Those are no longer hiding spots. It always sounds like the game's freezing for a second, or crashing. Alright, yep. Beautiful, beautiful. We all good? Oh, this is cool. Look at this. I love the red. That was very fun. Mostly. Oh my god, are all Deck 3s gonna spawn like this now? Oh my god, Deck 3s suck. What was wrong with Deck 3? Alright, bolt cutters, that's good. That's a step in the right direction. Neat. Neato. Neaterino. There's even more doors to unhinge and delete, indeed. Hey, I think we found it. I think we found Deck 0. Guys. Wait, I'm moving. Wait. Oh, okay. We had a little trouble rubbing up against this wall. We're good now. Oh, this flashlight is pink. That's cool. Wait, is this Deck 0? This is a special staircase. Oh, yes, it is. It must be. Yeah, here we are. Okay. Can't read it, but this is Deck 0. Okay. Very cool. Oh, no. Nidorino? Yeah, whenever I say Nido, sometimes I follow it up with Reno. Just to reference the Pokemon. For fun. Alright, well... So, from the sounds of things, it sounds like it's just gonna be like a big maze floor with lots of rooms. I don't mind that. That sounds fun. Hello. Backpack! Love to see those. Alright. The grating was magnetic, I had super glue. If it was magnetic, what metal things do I have on? I have too much jewelry, I guess. Ugh, sorry, hiccup. For some reason, pronouncing jewelry is hard. Like, that is how it's pronounced, jewelry, but... I also wanted to say jewelry. Like, pronounce the W-E. I didn't need to, but I wanted to anyway, and that led to my confusion there. Yeah, it's just weird. Alright, well, I have a Molotov, and that's it in terms of defenses? So this is storage area 6, basically. But with a lot more fiends and brutes than 939s. Jewelry, yeah. It's just, it sounds wrong to me for some reason. This place is huge, by the way. I feel like this is more in line with maintenance tunnels than storage area 6, actually. So, yeah, this is why Deck 3s were spawning so lamely, I guess you can say. They needed to make room for the stairway down to this. Makes sense. I leave for 5 seconds and you're flying. Yeah, you got me. I'm cheating. How you doing? Gas can! So many items down here. This is nice. I like Deck 0. Deck 0's fun. Okay, we got a hunter. Could you imagine if all 5 of the monsters became hunters? Mod should add sprinting Fredbear and I'll play it. Oh my god! Hi! What's up? Crap! Hey, get got, idiot! I jumped over the fence! I'm burning alive! Alright. Alright, with no doors, that's a little too hard. Very fun, though. Very fun, very chaotic. I very much enjoyed it. Okay, that's gonna be the last run for me today. Ah, you died from fire. Can I, like, reset these all to default? Reset to default, press save afterwards. There we go. Yeah, okay. Well, that was fun. Don't they change out my game too? That was a setting I could have enabled. I did not. FNAF 3 run end. Yeah. Burn down the freaking pizzeria. Looks very difficult. Is very difficult. It's like, he got me in a dead end. Normally in the game, you'd have a hiding spot or some other defensive measure. I had neither of those with that challenge, so yeah. Love your videos, man. Keep it up. It might be there next stream. Who knows? Speaking of next stream, I should probably say, next Saturday, I shall be streaming more Subnautica Below Zero. Next week, in general, I shall be releasing my video on Night Blights. Hopefully. Assuming that I actually, like, have a good work ethic and I actually work on it. Would be nice. Let me change my model's brightness back to what it normally is. Because I'm a little too dark. I'm too dark and moody. That's not right. Nope. I don't want those. Bam! Or no, I can go evil. Oh, I should have done this for the... Oh. That would have made it better. Oh, whatever. I should have done that for the first run of the chaotic mode, is what I'm going to call it. Alright, well. Aside from that, that's all the announcements I had. So I hope you really enjoyed the stream. I really enjoyed playing it, so you can let me know if you want me to play more in the future, I guess. Didn't expect there to be such an audience for it, but yeah. Catch up on chat. Okay, that's it. Taking off your headphones did nothing. Did I spoil my next video in accident? I mean, I didn't say what it was going to be about. Alright, whatever. Let me... You know, I have an ending stream screen, you know? I could use this a little bit. Oh, look, I'm ending stream. Down in Nokron Eternal City. I'll agree, the lighting down here kind of definitely clashes, but not a lot I can do about that. Anyway, thank you all for watching, if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future. Boom, boom. Didn't work. There we go, had numlock on. No, I should... Whatever. Anyway... Thank you all for watching. If you did, as always, see you in the future.